Oh, oh. There we go. There we go. My mic wasn't working for some reason. I unplugged it and plugged it back in, and that fixed it. Cool. Hi, stream. Shagrot will be joining us shortly. Apparently, he's having an issue on Discord where he's being spam called by some email account that looks like a phishing scam, or phishing scam, or how you pronounce that. So he'll be joining shortly. Don't know what's going on there, but yeah, the classic turn it off and back on again. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Good lord. Sorry for the delay in stream. Part of it was Shackle turning up late, and then he sort of just stopped responding for a bit. Apparently he was awake. I think he was just dealing with whatever this spam call thing is. He's not quite sure how to fix it. I told him he could block the account. He tried to view the account. It doesn't work. But he will be joining us. I'm also doing this on the Discord server I use for my collab stuff, so if anyone else is around and decides to hop in, they can. Is everyone in chat excited about anything in particular? Have any of you been spoiled or anything? I've tried to avoid spoilers as much as I can, but I have seen one or two things. Yeah, I've never seen that before either. A very strange thing to have happen. If he's awake in time, Omni might also pop in. I see that he's online, but he might be on mobile, like half asleep, because it is like 4 a.m. for him or something stupid. 3 a.m. here in Mexico. Hello to Mexico. Damn it. Imagine I get that many viewers from Mexico. Time zones aren't real, they can't hurt you. I need like background music or something. But like, oh, he's found a solution, he thinks. We're still trying to avoid spoilers. I have like 4 group chats I'm in on my phone just pinging, going, hey, look at this thing from my army. Hey, look at this thing from my army. And I'm just sat here like, Shagrot, please join stream. The one thing that before Shagrot joined that I have been spoiled on is I know there have been changes to agents, which I'm excited to look at. I don't know what they are yet, though. I saw it in a post as I was scrolling while I was waiting, and I immediately scrolled past it before I saw anything else. Yeah, elevator music. Oh, I need some royalty-free elevator music. Hold on. Oh yeah, pull up my YouTube. Royalty-free elevator music. Probably picks up the audio for it, but... There you go. That's some elevator music. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit though. There we go. Your chill vibes. Actually, a while back, my avatar artist sent me a playlist that was like all like jazz remixes of Pokemon themes. Maybe I should put that on. That'd be super chill. Yes, I found it. Hold on. I have some Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire jazz. Chill vibes. Or we have a heart attack while we look at the slate. Yeah, we've gone live. We're waiting for Shagrot. He's currently trying to fix a technical issue. Smooth jazz. Pokemon. For a lot of my viewership here is going to be sat by Paul also streaming at the same time, which he usually doesn't do. I usually ask him if he wants to come on for these, but he's always like, I'll do it later. The one time I didn't ask him, he's live. Son of a bitch. I like jazz. Is there anything you guys in chat are hoping for from this slate? Yes, the slate's out, Abby. That's why we're here. What? It's on the screen with dates. Abby completely phasing out of what's going on here. That's hilarious. How loud is this music for you guys, by the way? The deaf and blind. I'm sure we can touch on GNC Cult's changes. I won't know what any of them mean. I mean, Abby, I'm doing this on the Jeopardy Discord, so if you want to hop in and chat about it when we do it, we can. Oh!
Hello.
He lives. You managed to fix your issue.
I hope. I'm really not sure. I don't know if you told the chat, but I've been getting like spam phishing emails or whatever. Or not even emails, sorry, phone calls all morning. I don't even know if I fixed it, but we'll hope. We'll pray.
Oh, Abby's also here. Hi, Abby.
Alright, yeah, I heard you say join on stream, and I was like, yeah, let's get in.
I mean, I usually do these on this Discord anyway, in case anyone wants to jump in to give more insight, because last time we covered, like, the armies that we play, and we're like, well, we don't play Genestealer cults or, like, generic Space Marines. And like, we were like, oh, we don't know how to review these armies.
Fair. I saw you in chat, and I was like, yeah, I'd be sick to join and just hang out for a little bit before I gotta go to work, so.
Oh, what time is it for you?
It is 4 a.m. for me, and I go to work at 6:30, so.
Spectacular. So what I did last time is I'm screen sharing this on the Discord, so you guys can read the same thing I'm reading, so we don't, like, get ahead of each other.
Perfect.
Let me just add you as an icon via Fuji. I put some elevator music on the background while we're waiting for Shagrot.
It sounds great. It sounds wonderful. It's very nice.
Very chill.
I love Genestealer cults. I bought my first kit yesterday. Yeah! I joined the cult. Let's go.
Oh no.
I'm sorry, our army is wildly overpriced. No. 50 bucks for 5 acolytes. GW needs to fix that.
Wait, hold on. Sorry, hold on. Maybe I've just woke up, right? And I'm also I'm unmedicated. I've been taken off my ADHD medication, guys. 4 years. Oh, no. 4 years of waiting. And then I didn't even know this. Once you're diagnosed and then you've spent like 6 months getting the right medication, the NHS can just say no, and then you're off your medication forever.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, it really fucking sucks. Maybe I'm just mentally slow here. I swear I've seen you. That's what I'm saying. Maybe you're just joking. But I've seen you paint loads of Genestealer cult, right? Am I crazy?
Me?
Oh yeah. Oh I have probably like 40 or 50 acolytes. Yeah, I think I have 40.
Okay. Am I just?
Oh here, Astra. I can also get you a little. I should have a non PNG or a blank background one if you'd prefer.
Oh, I don't mind. It's up to you. I mean, there's like a black bit around the bit I'm sharing up the window, so it should be fine regardless. But let me just pull back up the actual Warhammer page. Cool.
There we go.
Here we are.
I just need to pull up our.
So
Sweet.
I was saying to chat, I've been spoiled on one thing, and that's that there's actually been Imperial Agents changes for the first time in like 3 years.
Really?
Really?
So if I'll start with that because I've been spoiled on that, and then we can just go through whichever order we want.
Sure.
If I can find it.
Works for
Why
me.
is it not alphabetical? God, I hate this. Why does it start with D? There it is. Okay.
How does it start with D?
I don't know. So this is just the datasheet stuff. So this is okay. That's not what we need. We need. But then no, that should be in the fashion pack, shouldn't it? It's just going to be at the bottom. He says. They added frame to the Rhino, Chimera, and Immolator. Did those not have that already? Or is this like an...
I heard a bunch of things didn't have frame.
Oh.
And so they had to like go through and add it. And then they also went through and like added it to a bunch of other stuff from an Auspex video I like clicked through. So...
Guys, I really don't like the frame keyword, by the way. I feel like the frame keyword is it's such a non-keyword on almost every unit, but then there's like a tiny pool of units which just abuse the shit out of it. And do you know the Zinch Screamers have frame?
Yeah, it's because they're massive and their base is tiny.
You can screen out like a quarter of the board with this like 80-point free model unit because you can measure them 2 inches from like the tips of their tail to the tips of their teeth.
So the reason that's the case is the alternative is if they don't have frame, it's almost impossible to get into melee combat with them because their length is more than 2 inches on some directions. So you can have their tail stick out and block people from getting into combat with them.
Yeah, but not only
fix the base size.
They do.
Give them bigger base.
Yeah, the issue is they need to update those models and give them bigger bases because the model is like so much bigger than the base that they constantly fall over. But yeah, I agree it's dumb and they do need to update the bases. But the only time they're ever going to do that is if they update the models, which admittedly most of the demons range does need an update. It's one of the older sets of models now.
Yeah, that sucks. I really feel bad for demons. They just suffer. They've been suffering for so long.
What's changed here?
You're asking the wrong people.
It's the Calidus.
I've never read the Calidus.
People know what the Calidus does. Maybe they just changed the 2-inch to 3-inch because now it's 2-inch engagement range. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know.
If Wapedia works, I can. Okay, cool. I can check the old one.
Yeah, there's all the data sheets. Okay, cool. Is it not? I swear the detachments and stuff were in the faction pack, or are they not? Are they in the actual SLATE document?
I downloaded the last one from Gene Stealers, and it dropped the 3 individual, like the new stuff, the new data, new detachments and all that.
There is a universal rule document now, which is interesting.
Oh,
which just clarifies that, you know, the stuff like if a thing that makes things cheaper doesn't name the strat, you can't reduce it to 0. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah, anything that says to 0 is now a -1 thing. Yeah,
well, there's an exception there, which is if you have an enhancement that says you can use X strat, that still reduces it to 0, but it's because it specifically names the strat.
Okay.
I did not know that.
That's nice. That means my Reductus Saboteur can still bomb like grenades for free, which is cool.
Yeah, it's more important for stuff that mentions 2 CP strats, which isn't super common, but there's like, this is another Agents thing. There's a 2 CP strat in Agents for Sustained and Lance, and there's an enhancement that makes it free, and it names it. It names that and 2 other strats specifically, so that makes them actually just free. Admittedly,
that's awesome.
Admittedly, you have to put it on a Rogue Trader squad, so it's not like you're giving a scary unit that strat. But
I think you're Mike doing like the kind of bit crushy thing again.
Oh, my phone might be too close to it. Is that better?
Yeah, there we go. I didn't know what that was, to be honest.
I've noticed that's happened in the past in recordings, and I think it's because I've left my phone too close to the microphone. It fucks it up for some reason.
Sure.
Phone like nuclear or something.
I don't think so.
Oh.
Attachments with.
I got a
Can I go on a little rant? A little Gene Stealer rant. Unless we'll get to Gene Stealers. We can get to Gene Stealers.
We can get to Gene Stealers. What were you gonna say, Charlie?
Yeah, sorry.
I want to see Space Wolves. That's the one. Even though it's not even the army I play, I'm most curious for Space Wolves.
They're in a rough place at the moment, aren't they?
Well, the thing is, though, they've had a massive uptick in like tournament results. They're actually shot to the top of the pack. They're like, I know they've overtaken Emperor's Children in win rates, and it is a super mono build. But I do wonder if they've listened to the outcry of like complaints about the army. And if your army's good because of like one unit that you spam 30 times, I know it's not a very good feeling, right? But I can see the world where that's Fulgrim. What's Fulgrim doing there?
Yeah, this is the Ask line. It just takes you to the downloads page. I'm looking for the points document, but there's no easy way to find it in all this shit.
I can imagine Space Wolves are about to catch a massive overcorrection. And that's good for me because we got a Space Wolves player in our team's event, and he's been non-stop complaining for like the last month.
Am I crazy? Where is the points? Am I blind? It's the Unitorum Field Manual, right? Where is it?
Could be.
Down
Maybe
the
they
bottom.
didn't upload it. That's pretty.
Oh, it's a separate link now. It's not a document that's on the.
Oh.
That's so weird. Okay.
Oh wait, do we know if we have any disposition changes?
Well, this is
Gene Stealer points.
This is why I wanted to look at the Agents one, because the thing I've heard about that is that might be what's happened to them. There's some cost stuff, actually. They've actually changed the points cost of agents units. We're an army, boys.
Oh my god, Aberrants went down, dude. And also you went down? That's so sick.
Wait, Abby, this is the screen sharing, so we don't do this. We're looking at each army at a time.
I apologize. So agents, your Eversor with
Eversor down 10.
That's pretty cool.
Terminator's down 15, so if you're playing 3 of them, that's 45 points. Chimera for 60 points is very cheap, right? Am I crazy? That thing has quite a lot of guns.
Chimera, that's the transport, isn't it?
Stubbers, right?
It has a las gun array, stubbers, and up to 2 heavy bolters. And then you can also fire and die.
Heavy bolters is pretty good. That's because they're 2 damage, right? That's like 5
Yeah.
minus 1, 2. Yeah, dang, that's not bad.
Or you can give it a heavy flamer. So you can put, the mean thing I've seen people do is you can put 2 Inquisitors inside it and then shoot 4d6 Dev Wound flamers and then the heavy flamer.
Holy, yeah, that's pretty fun. That's if anything, that's fun. I think
the only caveat to that is you can't Overwatch because of the firing deck, obviously. Immolator's down 10.
Oh yeah, you can't Overwatch with firing deck. I remember trying to do that.
Do these affect like non-agent units taking these?
So there's a separate section for that. So you see this top half. This is Agents Pure. So Agents Pure, okay. Eversor, Rhino, Immolator, Chimera, and Grey Knights went down. If you're
I've finally kind of given up, and I have been considering an Immolator in my Knights armies.
They are quite good in Knights. So and then this is the allied in one. So here the Eversor's 110.
Oh,
the Death Watch.
That allied points are changing.
So the Death Watch one
versus you
is down 10, which makes it just, I believe, match the existing one. Yeah, so that's now matching that. The Rhino is down to 65, so that now matches that one. The Chimera is the same. Terminator's down 20, so they're still more expensive as allies than they are in agents, which makes sense because they are actually quite a good unit. Sisters down 5, does that make them match? No, they're still 10 more as allies than they are in agents. Immolator's 105 as opposed to 90. Watchmaster's down 10 as opposed to 95, so that now matches. The important bit here, this is what I heard like before starting streaming, because spoilers, is the assassin detachment is now 1 detachment point, and the others are now all 2. So you can now play 2 detachments as agents. We did it.
Hold on.
Yeah.
This might just be people being really dramatic, right? I know the Warhammer community is sometimes known to be a little dramatic. I have heard that the Assassin's detachment is actually like a nerf to take it.
So the issue with the Assassin's detachment is the enhancements are all mandatory because of the way it was worded. It's a bit like the Catan detachment. But most of the enhancements were really bad. So, for example, the explosives one for the Galexus Assassin makes his grenades successfully grenade on 1 lower number on the die roll, so you grenades on 3s instead of 4s. And it was 40 points. And you had to take it.
Holy.
So now it's 10 points. So it's dropped 30 points.
Sorry, the specific numbers are like really hard to read on the screen. They dropped that 30 points.
They dropped that 30 points.
That's kind of big. That's actually kind of huge.
Yeah, so that means instead of the Galexus costing you 125 points in that detachment, it now costs 95.
Okay, that's a lot better.
Dude, that's a lot huge.
Better. But it's also 1 DP, so you can take this and any of the other ones, and they've also changed all the dispositions. So agents previously to this did not have access to take and hold.
That was such a weird oversight.
It is. So basically what this means is you can now play... So Fleet was Disruption. That's changed. It's now Recon. Veiled Blade was Purge the Foe. It's now Disruption. So now any of these 4 can be played as whatever they are, or Disruption.
Okay.
And these all make sense, I think. Malleus is a bit weird because priority assets, like this is the Grey Knight detachment, and you don't really want to be actioning with the Grey Knight, so I guess you're just playing like Chaff Swords. Oh, does my audio keep cutting? Are you guys hearing that? My mic, or is
we're not hearing
no, not on Discord, no.
Okay. Row the duck in chat saying my mic's cutting a bit. Maybe it's just someone else in chat let me know if it is still an issue. But this is interesting. I'll have to test this because I think I'd be curious to see if they've cut down the number of strats in this detachment, because it was where it was a 3 DP before. It had 6 strats and 4 enhancements. Is that still the case? But it's 1 DP, or
I'm not disillusioned enough to think this is going to all of a sudden make agents like incredibly strong. But no. I've said it a couple times on this channel now. This is the last army in the game we want to be meta. Right?
No,
I think agents are super cool, I think they're really cool. It's such a cool army. I think they're so quirky. They are so deeply horrible to play against.
No, I think the place I would want this to be is like it needs to be like Genestealer cults playable. Does that make sense? Like where they are right now.
It should definitely be an army where good players are rewarded, but like it's not an army you want to play more than once every 6 months. It's so
we can't let
horrible to play
Genestealers or Imperial agents get out of C tier, guys. Come on.
I played against I played against Announcer of Games on stream earlier this week, and I brought Ordo Malleus because I thought it'd be funny because he was playing Thousand Suns. I was like, that'd be a flavor win. And there was like a turn in which he killed like one Terminator from each squad when I charged into him, and then they all just regenerated a guy onto his objectives.
Regenerating
just full of
Terminators.
shit like that. That's such a cheesy, annoying army. That's like I know they don't do much damage, and they're obviously all overcosted and blah blah blah. But dude, everything they do is so irritating.
The scariest part of this to me is Veilblade had I think either a reactive move strat or a lone op strat. So if you're playing it with Imperialis fleet, you can now lone op one unit and then reactive move flat sticks another unit.
No, but this is what I don't. And admittedly, I literally played them once, right? And maybe I actually suspect they're probably also pretty good into nades, right? But like, what could you even target in that army with reactive move? They all reactive move anyway.
No, they don't. None of them do.
I swear to God, the game I played, every time I moved one fucking thing, I just dominoed their army, dude. They all just started shifting around.
As far as I'm aware, there's no reactive moves on the data sheet. Period. Like
really?
So the reactive move they have access. So the reactive move they have access to in fleet is the displacer field, which is when you shoot them, 1 CP, give them a 4-up roll, and then reactive.
So they definitely have on some data sheet like a movement reactive move when you go within X inches, and they can use it a lot of times. Or I got cheated against massively.
I can't think of.
I think you got cheated against.
I think you got cheated. Trying to think of what that would even be. I can't think of anything that does that.
It was infantry. I think it was the guy with shields and sticks. They looked like they looked very Judge Dredd.
Oh, the Death Watch.
Not Death Watch.
Oh, the Subductors.
I think so.
No, they don't. Their data sheet rules just fight on death.
Huh.
I think you might have got scammed.
Or Shagra. No.
Someone's cheating you evasions, man. What the fuck? That's weird.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. They were terrifying to me. I mean, whatever. Move on. I'm super curious. I'm super curious. Have they changed the dispositions at all?
Well, they have here, so we'll see if they have anywhere else. Where do we want to go next, boys?
No, but I mean like the dispositions themselves, the matchups, the missions.
Oh,
I wouldn't mind.
I doubt they will right now. I imagine they will just shuffle them around unless they, because that would be like that wouldn't even be here, would it? That'd be like a core rules document, I think. I know, dude. Every time I've mentioned this anywhere, everyone gets so funny about it. But like, I'm gonna stick my fucking neck out. I don't care. Disruption's bad, and everyone that thinks disruption isn't bad is coping so hard. I need. I'm playing it for a big teams event, dude. I need disruption to be changed. I'm losing my mind. I think the only thing I've seen about disruption is that I think a couple of people have commented that it has a decent matchup into Purge. So if you compare it into Purge,
yeah, but everyone that says that is so wrong. Everyone that says that is so insanely wrong. I get dude. I kept asking for advice on like I know. Okay, this is my bad, right? What did I fucking expect? I asked for advice on Reddit. Dude, everyone's like, oh, dude, disruption's actually so good. Dude, they've never played that fucking matchup. No one that says that has actually played that matchup at all. Right? And this is the thing. I've won that matchup like 70% of the time, dude. That matchup is 70% of the games I've played because I'm practicing disruption for a tournament and everyone's playing Purge, and I win it way more than I don't win it, right? But that's because if you just table your opponent, it's like the only way to play disruption. You have to table your opponent and not even look at the mission because every mission is so drastically different. Oh, the Purge thing though just drives me crazy. Just read the mission. It's like you do the same thing. It's like it's a weird mirror match, but the Purge player just scores drastically more than you for doing like the same stuff. I don't know why. And then everyone just keeps telling you, yeah, but if you have a reactive move, you can deny points. You can't deny points. You can't deny any points. Anyone that says that just hasn't played the matchup.
Oh, hi, Omni.
Hi, Omni.
Okay, I'm here.
I made it.
What time is it for you? It must be early, right?
4:30 in the morning.
Oh, Christ.
Yeah, what's up, dude?
Omni, you missed the biggest change. They've made changes to Imperial Agents. So the assassin, basically to summarize before we move on to the next thing, the assassin detachment's now 1 DP and all the others are 2.
Okay, that's not bad.
That, and they reduced the points cost of Terminators and basically all of the transports. So the Immolator, the Rhino, and the Chimera went down.
So what you're saying is there's a chance.
Yeah.
I think the Chimera
Sick.
drop might be my favorite. I think the two Inquisitors making out in a
Ooh.
or in a fucking Chimera with flamers is pretty fun. I think that's a fun gimmick.
I've had a rules thought, actually. Because the Assassin one's 1 DP, all the enhancements are mandatory. If you take all 4 Assassins, are you required to not be able to take enhancements from the other detachment? Because you hit the 4 limit.
Oh my god.
That's interesting.
That's
Okay.
so fucked if true.
Okay, Abby, because you're here, should we do Gene Stealer Cults next?
I would love to do Gene Stealer Cults, especially because I
know nothing about this
limit, so
army.
yeah, I would love to go over it. So, in the actual
that's the wrong document. Okay.
In the actual like
Factions.
rules part of the Gene Stealer thing, it's pretty typical. They just were like, hey, you can cult ambush. This is the little rant I wanted to go on. The character thing with our army rule is such a like, oh well, you can't technically cult ambush that unit because the leader's there, and it's like that is so not how they intended it, and you know they didn't intend it that way. They just wrote it poorly, and I don't know, that like little rules as written versus intended argument always bothers me. And then any of the other red in this document is just changing 9-inch things to 8-inch things, which is all like the move cult ambush markers or our reactive move and rapid. Like when I was facing Omni, we dropped the reactive move strat to 8 inches because we knew that's what it would become. And hey, look at that. It's right there in the core rule part of the Gene Stealer document. And that's all that matters.
Yay.
Points wise, though, we got huge changes. Thank fucking God. Aberrants are down.
Doesn't this sort of just revert the change they did last time? Because they kind of did like up 5 to 10 points on like 8 different units last time, didn't they?
Oh my god, so many things had that. If you take a third, you get a plus 10 point tax, and it's like, oh my god, guys, please, this is all I got. We're the swarm army right now, please.
Yeah, it really doesn't. That's what I was saying. What was it? The last video we did, I was like, I feel like they just tacked on taxes to units because they said that they would, so they did. You know what I mean? Like it really seemed flippantly.
It did not seem. It felt like they pointed a shotgun at us when they wanted to be a little. When we wanted them to be precise.
Yeah, just in case you take the third Goliath rock grinder, you know.
Dude, exactly. The third rock grinder, third aberrants, third pure strains. It's like
now, okay, third aberrants I can kind of understand because Muscle Beach is a thing, but
Muscle Beach is a thing, but they were also 300 for 10 and 150 for 5.
I guess, yeah.
It cost me 1,000 points to run 30, which I thought was really funny.
It's also weird because, like, isn't the whole point of Muscle Beach to skew into aberrants? So why are you making people? Why are you punishing them for taking extra aberrants? It's like that's the point.
Aberrants
You know
have
what I
been
mean?
getting beat by GW for their sins of the index when they were 8-2/3 damage with like a 4-up feel no pain. Like they used to be really
saying
bad.
like, oh, a Hound Pack lands. We want you to take War Dogs. By the way, your third War Dog costs 20 more. It's like, why? What's the point? You know
Exactly.
what I mean?
It's so stupid, but hey, we're down. We're doing good. Aberrants are down. Acolytes with Flamers are down in 10-man specifically, which they're trying to incentivize bringing the bombs again because Flakos right now are just like Overwatch threats. Hybrid Metamorphs going down in 10-mans is nice. Also, they seem to only add the 10-point tax on 5-man squads for Hybrid Metamorphs, which I don't know. I don't like that unit. I don't use it. I tried to and they always fail.
Abby, I have a question. Has this gone up or was this not here before because it's red?
I'm sorry, the 4th unit thing for the Goliath
for the
truck.
And the Reductus.
I do see that. Yeah, the Reductus. Okay, I can understand the Reductus third being taken a 10 points tax. She has the AoE D3+3 mortal wounds thing. She has free grenades. She has a bomb on her that is the like best bomb in our game, like in our army. The Reductus Saboteur is a hugely overloaded kit, and I love it. So I'm fine with the tax there. Okay. The truck on the 4th, I don't mind either because who's bringing a 4th truck, guys? I'm gonna be real. That's pretty crazy.
If you bring in 3, they're down 30. So there is that.
I mean, fair. They are cheap. They explode if you don't put stuff in them.
No,
I guess it's interesting.
Didn't they remove that rule?
I thought it was still there.
I don't
A
remember.
dedicated transport.
Because they
one?
don't want cheap
Yeah.
transport spam for like Drukhari or Gene Stealers or really any army is what I thought. But either way, trucks are not very good. So
Now-
bringing the 4th tax, I also don't mind that much. Jackals, though, I got to talk about the Jackals because that's my unit. They went down in the 5-man. They went down in the 10-man. The 9-man thing is something I don't. What?
Is that when
you can bring
don't take the
9
ATV?
Jackals now?
Are they one of those kits where you can build one of them as a character or something?
No,
You got a quad bike, right?
it's 4 bikes and the ATV, yeah, the quad bike, yeah, and so I
Oh,
guess
so I guess it's in
could
case you want to
people-
build.
can you
I guess it's in
drop
case you want to build it with 2 bike lots and only 1 ATV thing. I guess.
that's silly because that's where the special weapon is. They've never been able to split the squad from my knowledge before, so I don't know what that's all about. But hey, Jackal's going down in general overall, especially on the 3rd unit cost, is great. That's very nice.
You might need to check which model it is that. Like
it's got to be like you run 8 bikes and an ATV. That's like you got to drop an ATV for some reason, and I don't know why you'd want to because the ATV is a special weapon. It's where you get the flamer, the mining laser. It has 4 wounds.
But 9 models is more expensive than 10 models.
Exactly. My only guess is that there had to be some like group of Gene Stealer players that found out like you could drop the ATV, and so GW had to put that in there to be like, all right, well, yeah, I guess you can technically do this, but we don't want you to. So here's a more expensive option.
Okay, so before we move on, there has been disposition changes. It looks like.
Oh, let's go. Okay.
Heroes of the Uprising.
I was going to ask this, like, before we get into this. Why is this faction so taken hold heavy? I thought it would be the Disruption army. They've got 1 disruption.
Honestly, I'm not sure. It's probably just because our whole fantasy, like, I guess our whole, like, when I played my game against Torma, it was like the first game I felt like I kind of understood Gene Stealer cults to like the degree I should. Like I swarmed the board and like constantly held the middle, and so I could see Taken Hold being like, hey, you just have a bajillion bodies on this and they can't get through, so here you go, here's points for sitting there and holding it.
I guess the other thing to think
Heroes
about
used to be Purge.
I guess the other thing to think about now that this is Disruption, all of these 2DP ones can also be Disruption.
Yeah, that's very fair. Heroes used to be Purge, which I was like, okay, they're the killers. I guess they're meant to do that. But like, I don't know. I never really fancied myself ever running Purge in Gene Stealer cults. I think it being on Final Day makes sense because we just aren't like, I don't know. We aren't the killy army. That's not really the fantasy. I think
I would have thought that would have been like Hosts because that has like the drop and then increase your damage thing, doesn't it?
It does. It has the sustained hits and ignores cover, which is why it's a 3DP, and it goes on everything. So. I
guess Final Day is like the Tyrannid one, so I guess it's kind of punchy. I don't know.
Yeah, Tyrannid's one has a lot of like I think it has a lot of damage buffs, so I think it being in Final Day actually makes sense. Brood Brothers, womp womp. It didn't change, but otherwise everything else seems to be fine. Xenocult Masses
is now Recon.
Got Reconnaissance.
What was it before?
Interesting. I want to say Priority, but I'm not sure. Xeno's also one I never really like touched.
Okay, let's.
But hey, Recon is the best. I'm happy with the points changes. Gene Stealers were eaten, guys. They dropped our points. Yeah.
I'm sure that'll be great the one time I see them in about 200 years from now.
Yeah, I know. Once you see us, we'll get you.
Okay, Shagro, you wanted to see Space Wolves, didn't you?
I did, but now I'm starting to. I do kind of just want to see the damage of Emperor's Children.
Okay, let's do Emperor's Children, and then we'll do one. And then we'll do Admech for Omni afterwards, I guess.
Fulgrim went up 10 points.
All right, I can't read. I can't see the numbers specifically.
Okay.
How much? That's a lot of green. That's a weird.
That's a lot of green. So the Rhino went down 10, but the 4th one or more now costs 10 more.
Okay,
points.
That's ridiculous. That's insane. What is the Defiler gone up?
Defiler is up 10. The second one onwards is up 20.
That's not bad, dude. I think my list is cheaper.
Although it is also +5 for the last cannon and +5 for the auto cannon. So if you take 2 of those, it's plus another 10 for both. So it's plus. Realistically, it's +10. So it's +20 or +30.
Dude, my list is up like. How much has Fulgrim gone down?
He's gone down 10. Lucius
look like
Lucius is
Florida.
down 10. The Maulerfine's
Dude,
down
Lucius
10.
is Lucius was good. I was so surprised by it because like he lost Fate's first boo-hoo. Dude, he went down like what 20 points I think originally. He was so good with flawless blades. Going down 10 again, that's like an auto include. I can't believe Mauler Fiends are down. They benefit so much from the tank shock change. I can't believe they're down.
Well, remember,
My list is. I was so worried about the damage to my list. My list is cheaper.
so you remember how you were mad that Fulgrim went up 10 points? He's now back to where he was with the
Yeah,
buff.
he needs to go down so much, dude. And this is another thing where I think people are a bit. I think a lot of people like to make assumptions of the game without ever actually playing parts of it. I keep seeing even in the Emperor's Children like side of things, like in the Discord, people just keep saying how much better Fulgrim is. He's not. He's so much worse than he was in 10th edition. I think I was guilty of this. I complained about Fulgrim being bad for so long, and then discovered at the end of the edition, I was like, shit, he's actually so good. Fights first on a mod like that was so broken. I miss it so badly. I can't believe my list has gone down in points. That's insane. Hold on, I need to screenshot that and send. Scroll down a tiny bit. I'm screenshotting this. I can't believe it.
So,
whoa, what's Shalaxi? What's Shalaxi?
Shalaxi's down 25.
That's not enough. But that's fine. I've got enough.
It's a big drop, but we'll see.
Have you read? Yeah, but have you read that fucking data sheet, dude?
Oh, yeah.
Is she cheaper than Fulgrim at least?
She is 25 less than Fulgrim.
She was more expensive than Fulgrim for a while.
She was the same as Fulgrim until this slate, and now she's down 25.
She was more expensive before she went there. She's caught some points ages ago, but yes, people were really expecting Demonettes to go up. So Demonettes staying the same. This is so generous. Emperor's Children were like a top 4, top 5 army. This is insane. I cannot believe this.
Yeah, I think realistically now you're just taking one Defiler, and then just
which is guys, my second Defiler arrived today, by the way. My Defilers have such bad luck, but that's fine. I was only running one anyway.
But Shamrock, the most important change: Sorcerer down 5 points.
Hell yeah, dude!
Let's go.
Shit.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to discount that because I seriously believe they're eventually going to let us run them with Terminators, and they will be good when they do that.
3 detachments have had their disposition changed. So,
holy fuck, Carnival! Wait, dude, Carnival being disruption is fucking huge, dude. For me specifically, because like I've been so forced into taking Frenzied Host, which is dude, actually, my current list doesn't work anymore.
So what was Carnival before?
It was Priority.
So it was Priority. So Frenzy, what was Frenzy? Because that's now Recon.
That was Frenzied Host was Disruption, so I was kind of shoehorned into taking it into everything.
Okay,
Although I think people discovered, even though it was supposed to be the worst, I think that is supposed to be the most playable one.
Okay.
But my combo of Court and Frenzied Host no longer gives me Disruption. That was what my list is. So that is slightly annoying. I don't know why Coterie has caught the big nerf. I think Coterie wasn't the favorite anymore. I think Carnival of Excess was considered the best one.
Oh, Coterie's Priority. Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, that's weird. I mean, I'm not gonna. I don't even like Coterie that much. I don't play it. But
I guess it's
weird.
I guess it's because like having the detachment rule want you to kill things to increase your buffs, and then stack that with your mission being to kill things is maybe a bit too good. But
yeah, that's very good. But like Carnival of Excess, I mean, to be fair, maybe Carnival of Excess getting Disruption is also a nerf in their eyes. It's just good for me because I need to play Disruption for a team's event.
Yeah, I guess a note for Coterie is that a lot of the priority assets missions do require you to still kill stuff, so it's probably not that bad. But
yeah, wasn't Coterie's the one that where you have to new favored champion, right? Like after you kill something, they get a reroll whatever.
No, that's Slaanesh's Chosen. Coterie is the one where you pledge a tally at the start of the round and have to kill that many things.
Oh, that's sick.
These have changed a lot. Spectacle of Slaughter is now Disruption, and that's the one I wanted to play with in my list. So that's awesome for me. We did have a lot of overlapping on Purge. We had so much Purge. Slaanesh's Chosen being Purge, I don't even know what that means. Hooray!
It was already
Restoration. Was it?
Yeah, it doesn't say updated underneath it.
Oh. Well, the Rapid Evisceration was Recon. It doesn't say updated there.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, it definitely was. I was looking at that not long ago. But I mean, Peerless Bladesman was also Purge of the Fire, I believe. Like these have been shifted around a lot.
Okay, interesting.
In fact, I think almost all of them are changed. Court and Elegant Brutes are the same. That might be it.
I will say it's a much nicer spread by the looks of it, at least. You have a lot more.
We had I think almost half of ours were Purge. And this was one of my big complaints. Everyone was saying Purge is just everywhere. I thought Purge was so overly allocated. Right? I feel like every other detachment was Purge. At least in the armies I play.
Imperial Agents had 2 Purge. That was a sad day.
Yeah, Purge, people were complaining everyone was playing Purge. All the detachments were fucking Purge. I think this is a much healthier spread. And this is open. Not only has my list gone down for some reason, that's unthinkable. Lucius is actually probably the best performing unit in my list. I cannot believe he's gone down. Maulafines. I was dreading this, thinking of the Rhino. I mean, people were kind of stopping taking Rhinos, but it was only because most of our list was just eaten up by Defilers.
I guess Maulafines aren't that common at the moment. Most people aren't taking them, I don't think.
Well, I mean, they've been doing very well in my list. That's all I know. I love the using Crushing Blow on them because it just unlocks their +1 to hit. It's such a fucking nice combo.
I'm always so scared to use the new Crushing Impact because I'm always like, well, fuck, I'm totally gonna kill my totally gonna kill my tank.
Omni, let's look at AdMech.
Yeah, let's do that.
Sorry,
I'm having my eyes closed because I'm getting fucking flashbanged by this bright white document.
I know, mine's on dark.
Okay, Omni, Iron Striders, the 3-mans of both categories are up 10. So 2-man stonks up, I guess.
No, you definitely still take the 3.
I guess the thing is if you aren't using strats on them, you might take them as 2s because it's now cheaper to take them as 2s.
Definitely still take the 3. My logic behind that is basically the more, especially if you're not taking. I mean, you're gonna take call, but if you're not for say, I don't know, you're playing ERAD or something, you want as much volume as possible because that means more sustain, right?
I guess that's true.
A 2-man last cannons I can maybe see, but you have to take 3-man auto cannons. There's just not enough volume, especially if you're on Conquer and you're hitting on 4s up to 5s, right?
I could see 2-mans in what's it called, the rerolls detachment as just a trading unit. You have 8 autocannon shots or something, and you give them double doctrine with Thulia.
Oh, ERAD?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it in ERAD. I mean, I was running 2 last cannon bricks back in 10th edition and Skitari Hunter cohort, and I thought that was perfectly fine. But I think you still take the 3, honestly. I think every list usually started with 3 autocannons, and I think maybe you just cut a little because there's a lot of green for the rest of this list. So you maybe just make up the points everywhere else, if I'm being honest.
I was gonna say most of these changes seem to be 10 points versus the Vanguard being 5, but that's 10 points on each of those units is crazy.
A lot of these points are kind of a tiny bit fake, at least the ones I'm looking at.
Yes,
I mean, maybe somewhere there's a Chinese proverb that says the wise man's the gut one taking 6 sulfur hounds. But I don't know. I don't know if that would make me particularly happy if that was my list.
I've not seen anyone take sulfur hounds since 9th edition. They are,
yeah, dude. But now the 4th, 5th, and 6th one are cheaper now.
Yeah, I don't think you ever go for 6 on the horses or the dogs. Exterminators going down 10, they're still not that great.
At a certain point, it will get to the point where they're good for their points. So this is the new unit for you two that probably don't know them. You know the chunky boys.
I know this.
The heavy bolters.
Can you guys believe it? They made an elite infantry unit for you, Omni, but they're gonna drop them down to your regular infantry.
To just a regular play. Yeah. But that's kind of what we were talking about, though. Why does it even have a 3rd unit cost point? It's just they already suck in 1s and 2s. Why are you bracketing them for 3s? I don't get it.
Yeah, that's
are the exterminators the ones with las cannons?
No, they're the anti-infantry ones.
Okay.
The heavy bolters, basically 5 -1/2 sustain versus infantry.
It's not.
And it has anti-infantry forward. They have to buff the data sheet. If it goes to anti-infantry 3 when you're within 15, I'd be super happy to take them at 105.
Well,
as long as they're anti-infantry 4.
If I recall, on the actual sheet you get in the box, they're anti-infantry 3, 1 more AP, and they just remove.
That's what I was saying, bro. when they released them, I was like, they should be anti-infantry 3. And then we all got the box and they were anti-infantry 3. And I was like, see, I'm not crazy. They should have been like that.
So,
strength of their weapons.
strength 5, I think.
Strength 5. What does that even help against?
It's a heavy bolt. Essentially, it's a heavy bolter with high AP that's anti-infantry 4+, so it like punches.
Yeah, but what, if it's strength 5, what like literally when does that? What infantry are you wounding on 5s anyway?
Like custodians and Death Guard Terminators, I guess.
Shooting to Terminators,
T6
which
stuff.
Big thick
which
guys.
is like, it's already bad into those guys because you're damaged 2, so you're having to double the amount of shots to kill one Terminator.
It's such a bad rule.
Yeah, it really is. It's very strange.
It's literally made to kill Marines specifically that have like some -1 to wound shit on them, which is very, very niche.
So to summarize what these changes mean, like breachers are currently considered bad in general 3 or 6. They're just not great. They're kind of a bit pricey.
Destroyers going down on the 6-man though is kind of spicy.
I mean, people were trying 3-mans recently, so 6-mans kind of just mean that you might actually take them as 6 now.
I think
it's so weird.
You take the 3-man because you don't need to take. It's kind of like a throwaway unit.
Yeah.
I still think 6 going down is pretty nice though, because there's usually the 6-man with the Manipulus, and then there's the 3-man with nobody. So you just save 10 points if you were taking the Cataphron break, which I was. So okay, cool. There I made up for my Iron Striders.
So the horses are weird because you never take either of them as 6s because it essentially is a scoring unit, especially the Raiders because their datasheet rule is a reactive move. Like you send 3 of them out to deny primary and then they die. Yeah.
I mean, Sulphur Hounds going down because they changed the engagement range rules, so they have splash mortals, right?
Yeah, they have. They do mortals on the charge per model, and they have some small strength 3 flamers.
Back in like index days of 10th, you used to take them in 6-mans just to run something up, deal 6 mortals, and then they die. So like, I'm not saying that's gonna happen. I'm just saying that there's more incentive to. You know what I mean? I guess.
So Vanguard down 5. This one actually does matter a little bit
spicy.
Because Rangers are what people usually take at the moment, and Vanguard you only take if you're like comboing them with a character and putting them in a boat. So like them going down actually matters a little bit, but it's 5 points.
Very weird that like all edition, last edition, it was like, oh, Vanguards are more expensive, and then it was Rangers are more expensive, and then now it's like, okay, well they're both kind of the same, and we've reached that point again, where they're both costed the same.
So what's the big difference of the? Sorry, what's the big difference of the 2 Skitarii units, the Vanguard and the Rangers? Is it literally just like guns versus like sticky objective?
So Rangers are scout sticky. Their guns are 30-inch range for 2 shots each. Vanguard are 18-inch range, but their guns are 3 shots each and anti-infantry 4+.
Okay, cool. I see. I appreciate it. Thank you.
The Vanguards are very good bomb units. And I think right now there was a lot of people. So there's like a thing called like a boat combo, right? And the whole point is that since they have anti-infantry 4, you can pop them out of a boat and then get full rerolls to wound anti-infantry 4, which is really, really fat. It's the whole reason that it's the whole reason that the Exterminators suck, because the Exterminators don't deal as much damage as the Vanguards, and now the Vanguards got cheaper. So it's like, okay, so even more reason of why would you take the Exterminators? Vanguards are just better now.
Speaking of,
and they're battle lines, so they spread your army rolls.
Speaking of the boat went down 10 points, but it's now 10 more for the 4th boat. I've not seen anyone ever take 4 boats.
That is gross. That is extremely gross. Abby, do you remember the boat? Do you remember what that fucking thing does?
The rapid fire 9
shot.
Bullshit.
Yeah. 18 shots of sustained zone length. Yeah.
Rapid fire 9 against my T3 guys. It was T3, T4. It was wonderful.
Yeah. The boat gets like, honestly, sometimes I take the boat just because it's like, okay, once my guys hop out and they get their reroll wounds or whatever, it's just an 18-shot stubborn machine. Like it's not a bad unit on its own.
It's funny when you get the AP bonus from the army roll, because sometimes you just shoot it into a knight and go, oh, here's 6 saves at AP1.
Yeah, and then you could do the really funny thing where you're just like, you're playing Rad Zone and you're like, haha, they have lethal sustain now. Fuck you.
Okay, so that's all the data sheets.
I was really hoping that Taraxi Skystalkers went down in points, because they are really cool this edition. I really do like them.
So the only detachment change is Halo Screed is now priority assets. What was it before?
It was Purge.
Okay, priority assets is kind of on brand what it wants to do anyway. So
I feel like that's a buff to Halo, honestly. Because the thing about Halo, so it was Halo and ERAD, and ERAD was just like a worse version of Halo in terms of Purge, because I feel like the both of them can play Purge, but like Halo was like really good at it. But that doesn't mean that just because it was the best Purge detachment doesn't mean that it's the best disposition for the army, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So now that Halo's Creed is prio, it's like, oh, like you can just wipe your opponent off the board because Halo has so much innate damage, and you can do scoring that more favors your army. Because sometimes with Halo, Halo's very good at killing one thing, maybe
Yes.
two. And Prio wants you to definitely kill one thing. So you get to do that while also playing your little horde guys, like, I mean, say fucking Servitor Battleclades, they're fucking awesome in Halo's Creed because you can give them +2 move on top of advance and do action.
Speed.
They seem really good. I kind of wish they lowered the points for, where is it? Cohort Acquisitus's stealth screened cyber canids, because 15 feels like a bit much. If the Raiders went down by 10 on the 3-mans, I wouldn't have been too upset. But making them cost 75 points, which is the same as infiltrators, for effectively 15-inch loan up is okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The only other thing I want to point out here before we move on is I'm still mad that they've given Data Song a keyword because it means you can't pair it.
Yeah,
with
while the
1v keyword.
Marines can take fucking jump packs.
Yes.
Yeah.
They release a Marine jump pack detachment that can pair with all their other jump pack detachments, but we can't pair the 2 detachments that have the same mission type that are both bad.
So, like, I really didn't expect AdMech to get points drops, but I guess they got them.
Yeah,
I mean,
The Iron
I
Strider
don't know,
nerf
like, I know
is-
like win rate's not everything. I was just looking at like win rates the other day, like in general, and I think
Mhm.
AdMech won like 32%.
So that was just that week. I wouldn't take that as like the
Yeah, I would. I don't normally like give it that much
'cause that-
credit. It's just interesting to
yeah.
me. They got basically the same points drop as Emperor's Children that was sitting at the top of the meta.
So the issue with AdMech is it has the same problem Gene Stealer Cults has, where like it all bounce between like 60 to 30% win rate, and then like one player like Richard Siegler or someone will play a tournament and get like 100% win rate.
'Cause I think if I
the only
remember,
dream.
the 4-week average for AdMech is still like 47 to 50, I think is what it was. So it's not. I don't think AdMech is in a bad place at all. I'm
think it's
glad we
fine.
got points drops. I don't know how I feel about the Iron Strider stuff, because it's like the problem with Iron Striders is that they're so good. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but like,
they are.
yeah, they're really good.
They hurt. I mean, the thing is,
like,
at 250 points, what you're going to do in every list is you're just going to take 2 squads, and there's going to be some really nice math where you go, that's 500 points of my army.
yeah, but the fact that they take a quarter of your army is kind of crazy.
They basically did already, but
I don't know.
Yeah, it's just
as
funny
someone
how
who
like
faced him, as someone who faced him, seeing 21 wounds, with like a 4-up, 5-up invuln,
yeah.
like just march at me, was really scary. And then they did pop some things, and I'm not exactly sad that they went up 10 points.
Okay.
I mean,
don't
I'm not
hate it,
either. I'm not either, because you're actually justifying the price of the fucking box now. So there's that at least.
That's true.
I know, right?
Yeah.
It's so funny. I keep seeing this, like, oh yeah, AdMech went down, and I'm just thinking in the back of my head, like, yeah, people still have to buy all these fucking models
All right.
with real money.
I think AdMech got away with it. I think my list for the thingy basically evened out because the transports went down 10. So
Fair.
Okay.
Cool.
Who'd like to pick the next army we go to?
If there's nothing too urgent, I'd like to see the Knight damage.
The Knights, Imperial Knights or Chaos
Oh
Knights?
yeah, I'd like to see
Yeah,
that too.
Imperial.
After Imperial, let's go Chaos, because I like
see.
Chaos now.
Look, I
One
can't
change.
see how much Stellan has gone up, but the fact that went down in the first place was criminal.
Does that help? I've just zoomed in a bit.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's
Stellan
fair. Like 25. That's now more expensive than it was originally, but like that's fine. Like every list was running 2. They were so glaringly. Oh, wait, hold it, dude. I think this might be the first time in Warhammer history that the Castellan and the Valiant don't cost the exact same. They have done that for like 15 fucking years. They always make the Valiant cost the same as the Castellan. Thank fucking God, dude. The Valiant has never, ever been better. Oh my God, this is so cool.
The Castellan is the
That's
one
awesome.
that the Dominus detachment buffs, right? This is the Menace.
Yeah, it's so good. You
right
probably
now?
still take one. They're so good right now. But like I was testing Valiants, and Valiants were like so on the cusp of being pretty good, but it was just so hard to ever justify them when the Castellan cost the same. This is really cool. The fact nothing else went up is
There's no
brutal. I'd
changes here,
imagine-
yeah.
Yeah, this like Knight that they make away like bandits.
Oh,
I mean,
hold
these
on.
have to have changed. Gate Warden's
the
taking
dispose
hold.
state.
That's kind of a shame because I really liked. I mean, it makes sense. I always thought Gate Warden Lance should be taken hold thematically. It's like hold the line. But I was kind of hoping to ask the homies to let me play priority so I could take Gate Warden.
Oh, Dominus Foebreakers. That's the strong one,
Dominus
right?
That's fair. That is fair. It was kind of mean on Purge. They only have one Purge now, dude. This was another army where like half of your options were Purge. Sorry, I'm stuttering over every word. Half of your options were Purge. Now it's only Valor Strike, and Valor Strike's good. But I think it's actually I think it's pretty decent games design to have to take Valor Strike to take Purge. It's the most aggressive one as well. That is a big nerf for Free Blades though. And Free Blades already wasn't seeing much play. Does it? I don't know if we've seen. I don't know if it'd say here if we've seen Gate Warden get fixed. Gate Warden is the strongest, kind of because of an unintentional games design oversight.
The objective markers, right?
Yeah, it's kind of blatantly unfair. I've been playing it a bit. It's really unfair actually. Not only is the line like 100 times wider than it used to be. Ignore modifiers, like hit modifiers has gone from a niche buff to like game-breakingly huge damage buff.
I mean, it's worth noting ignore hit modifiers doesn't ignore color, because that's not a hit modifier.
Is it not?
No, because that modifies your ballistic skill.
Ooh.
Oh,
he's been cheating.
Crap, that's sick. That's so sick.
Apologies to everyone that I've played with that detachment against, then I guess.
But someone
someone
in chat saying it has been fixed as well, though, so there is also that.
Yeah. Oh no! I was bluffing. I didn't want it fixed. I was bluffing. I was acting coy. It's so fun. What have they done?
I don't know if there's an easy way for me to check that. Let me have a look. I can pull up the knights.
I need to know. It contextualizes.
I think it'd be in the faction pack.
Yeah.
I guess this is just.
Where is it? I hate finding this. It's such a pain in the ass. It's just knights. Yeah, that'll do.
I guess this is me just never interacting with knights, but trying to imagining trying to take any force disposition that requires an action seems so weird for a knight's army.
So Gate Warden's not on the document, so it's probably on the app, I guess.
No, check for the rules update. The last
page.
It
26. All the way to the end.
Yeah, try that.
Well, you can do it internet.
Why this was just to answer your question, Abby. Knights are a weirdly good action army.
Here you go.
Like the big ones can shoot an action.
Right, check
I can't read it.
So, at the start of the first battle round, select 2 objective markers to be your foundations. Place a circular foundation marker on each one. When you draw a line, what's the size of them? It's a circle.
That makes sense. I don't know why you didn't catch that, Astro. I'm gonna be honest. It's kind of embarrassing.
Just shut up. Why didn't you say the size? It should say like 32 mil or something.
If they don't clarify, dude, I'm bringing like a dinner plate with me to my next.
Yeah, just bring like the old objective marker and just stick it in the fucking.
Biohazard in chat. Does it say what size the circle's meant to be anywhere, or is it just fucked?
I mean, presumably it's 40 milliliters.
It's just like an objective marker size, you know, like the middle of the.
Yeah, well, that's what it was designed to be, right?
Yeah,
and it's worth saying. Does it say where you can place it?
It says you can place it on. Wait, does it say hold it within? It just says in each one, so presumably you just have to touch it.
This is still a buff, right? This is still a buff from the last iteration of it, not from like 10th edition, because you didn't even get to choose where it was placed. Now you get to choose where, so it's still nice, but yeah, this is definitely not the best attachment anymore.
I hear Fruity has some coasters you can use for markers.
If it says select 2 objectives, wasn't there the whole thing of technically the markers became 40 mil? Because I remember
that was in 10th edition. It said people assumed it was 3 inches wide because we're so used to the circle objective markers, but the objectives themselves were 40 millimeters.
40 millimeter pucks, yeah.
Interesting.
I'm just skimming the documents to see if there's been any changes to the ones we've looked at so far, because we didn't actually look at them. Nothing changed for Emperor's Children.
I heard Admech got the rad zone rule fixed, and the robots are not infantry anymore. Which honestly, like, I had so many people that were like telling me, like, "Oh, the rad zone doesn't work that way," and I'm like, guys, please, let's have some, let's have some common sense here. Why the fuck would they do that? You know what I mean? The whole reason that rule was rewritten was for that reason.
Exactly. I hate when people are like, well, they didn't write it down. And it's like, dude, this did not change from 10th edition. Fuck off.
Yeah, like people were saying like Rust Stalkers lost damage too, and it's like, why? Why would they do that? Like, ask yourself that. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
You know, Omni, why is their Pheromite cannon like listed as something that's changed here?
I don't know. I know that I
Uh-oh.
think old Pheromite used to be AP -2, or it was like D6 damage, because that was part of the rewrite with.
Oh, did they? Oh, is this
Doom
them
thing.
unfucking the document that was fucked up?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
Right.
the damage
So,
to
okay,
razors. Yeah.
So for you guys, other than Omni, they accidentally fucked up and undid all the changes to Rust Stalkers in the 11th edition start of edition document. And
That's
they
what I'm
made
saying.
no.
Yeah, and people were just like, "Oh, the Rust Stalkers aren't damage 2 anymore." It's like, why? Why would they do that? That doesn't make, same with Rad Zone, because they were like, Rad Zone doesn't work anymore, and it's like they literally rewrote that rule so that it works. Why would they fuck it up again? That doesn't make sense.
Wait, well, they've
That's what I was
changed the
talking about.
repulsor grid on robots. What? How does that work?
Maybe the old one had different wording or something.
I
don't
can
know.
pull it up. I have the
Let's just see
admech thing
what-
pulled up on Wapedia because I was like, hey, I want to look at the.
Yeah, has this
patents.
wording changed, or is this just an old thing?
No,
This
I'm,
this
I'm
reads
talking
exactly
like
the same
from
to me.
I'm talking from Codex. It probably. Let me see if I can find the Codex.
what was that, Shanghai?
Oh, fair.
Because everything is carrying over from Codex, not from the documents that they changed everything on. You know what I mean?
Okay, so wording wise, the change to the at least on Wapedia, it says each time a ranged attack is allocated to a Castellan robot on an unmodified saving throw of 6, the attacking unit suffers 1 mortal wound after finish making its attacks. Whereas it's on this one, it says until that enemy unit has shot. So maybe there was some like wording.
I mean, even then, you wouldn't be
argument.
able to make the save roll until you got hit by it.
Yeah,
so-
it's sort of a
Exactly.
weird
That's like
rewording
kind of
thing.
common
Yeah.
sense. I don't know.
Am
but
I
this-
misreading? Am I just misreading the cybernetic datasmith? Is that saying that it doesn't die anymore? It just loses keywords if it's not on its own.
So
It's
yeah,
not
essentially what it
weird.
means is once the robots in the squad die, it becomes infantry
okay.
again. So if he's alive on his own, he doesn't still be a vehicle.
That's so funny.
I thought maybe you were allowed to play the 30-point.
No,
character on it
so
anymore.
the way the datasmith worked previously was he used to have a rule saying he had to attach to robots, and now because they've removed that, they had to give him the support keyword, which kind of fucked this infantry vehicle thing.
Mhm.
Because his old
Yeah.
rule used to remove the infantry keyword when he attached, but since they removed the old rule and replaced it with support, it didn't work anymore.
Just some like admech like kind of joining
Yeah, just stupid
shenanigans, I
shit.
guess. Yeah.
That was another one too. They were like, "Oh, calls can't move through walls anymore." It's like, guys, why would they do that? They really
Why would
ask
they do
yourself
that?
this question.
It's the thing of like the Gene Stealer characters thing I mentioned earlier. Like, why the fuck would they make it so you can't cold ambush? Like that just de-incentivizes the long list
The
of characters.
entire, yeah.
They've air quotes fixed Hunter Cohort by removing the second half of the rule.
Oh, we fixed it by fucking cutting off its head.
Yeah.
Like,
So for you two, this rule used to say that for the units that already have stealth, they got the benefit of cover, which in 11th edition doesn't do anything, so they've just removed half the detachment rule.
Oh, that's 6.
Yeah.
So now you just have stealth. That's cool.
Now you just have
God,
stealth, yeah.
it's just a good army. You guys just never saw the second part.
It's true.
But yeah, the rad zone detachment is the part. Taking cover is changed to battleship. No. Battle round 1 is section unit taking cover.
So instead of
the old rewrite.
Yeah, so instead of saying it's battle shock until the end of the battle round, it just applies battle shock normally now because now
battle shock
yeah, because
normally.
now it works the way it does in 11th edition, where you have to reroll.
See, I didn't understand that argument because people were like, "Oh, they say the battle shock only lasts till the end of battle round 1, so therefore they unbattle shock." It's like, why? No, the core rules take precedence. Like, why would they unbattle shock? Ask yourself this question out loud.
Right, let's go back to the big old sheet.
I think the unroll for battle shock thing has made it a lot more scary to me, at least.
Yeah.
Can I quickly talk about a Knights combo I found, which I thought was maybe going to get hit?
Go on.
No one's playing it yet, but I've been thinking about testing it if like Emperor's Children were nerfed too hard, which I think they might even have gone up in the power department. But I think the Knight Styrics might be kind of broken.
Oh,
right?
the Forge World one.
I don't think anyone's caught on to this yet, right? But like with the new Battle Shock, like with Battle Shock just being stronger across the board, its bondsman ability says whenever a unit like does damage, like shooting and melee, it's like the enemy has to take a Battle Shock at -1. But in Spearhead at Arms. Oh, can I see Spearhead at Arms? I wanted to see if it's changed its disposition because that's the reason I didn't want to play it. It's still
Recon.
it's
Still
kind of
recon.
annoying. That's recon. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. But if you play that one, although the one DPs have changed, there's new options. Priority assets is actually huge. That's actually massive. In fact, you can give it Dominus Foe Breakers for priority assets. But if you in Spearhead, you can give free armigers the same bondsman. So you can, if you give that to free Warglaives, you can and do an Overwatch, you can force 7 battle shocks at -1 a turn.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking like the Styrax is already good on its own. It's got a melee invuln. Its gun's a bit weird. It's like really high damage, high volume, AP 0. But like I was thinking maybe they were gonna nerf that.
I mean, I guess the thing is, one, does the rule say in your shooting phase? Because if it does, you can't do it on
No,
Overwatch.
it's not phase locked. It's not phase locked
Okay.
at all.
And two,
It's
but also you're playing knights. If you're shooting a knight, it's something the hope is usually that it's just dead.
Yeah, that's true. But this is like an armiger. Like,
Yeah, it is
this should be an
armigers.
armiger heavy build.
Yeah,
I don't know. It seems kind of hot to me.
I guess my concern here is if you wanted to do that, you'd probably be better off just playing Chaos Knights.
True.
Yeah, maybe.
I could be wrong.
Speaking of Chaos Knights,
You want to do
We
Chaos
should look at
Knights?
orcs eventually too. That's like my opponent's army.
Okay,
Which
let's
one?
just do Chaos Knights for Omni.
No, yeah. Them first.
The Huntsman and Stalker are down 5 points.
This is criminal.
wow,
I
that
think
sucks.
I think Chaos Knights is supposed to be one of the worst armies in the game. I lost horrendously the game I played against them. I was hit by his army was like half of it was AC/DC bricks, dude. Those things are so lethal.
They have,
That's
however,
super
changed one of their 1DPs to priority assets, and
That's criminal. Dude.
Infernal
This is-
Lancers priority assets, and Lords of Terror is now taking hold.
That's
what?
tragic.
What was I don't know what Infernal and Lord was before. Bastions of Tyranny moving from Disruption was nice because I remember the game we played. I was like, why is my big tyrant wanting to disrupt stuff? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Assets is quite nice for
Yeah.
knights if you're playing the big knights because you can just walk out, do the action, and still shoot.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm more pressed about the points. That doesn't seem like nearly enough for an army that is languishing down there.
It's really
Yeah.
depressing.
Yeah, because they're
They
what
just
bottom
don't
3
like
armies
Chaos
right now.
Knights.
Yeah, they're not having a good time. I'll be curious to know from like a Chaos Knights player if any of these disposition changes mean that much to them. I'm sure some of them might do, but
What was Old Infernal Lands? Because I know that's probably their best attachment. I think wasn't it Purge?
Probably Purge. I don't know off the top of my head, but like Knights
feel
were
like-
just every other one was Purge.
Yeah, I feel like Infernal Lands being Purge is probably better. I mean, yes, they can do action. Like if you go triple despoiler, you can still action and shoot. But like, you
Yeah,
didn't have
I
to
think
worry
what
about
they're
it
trying to
before.
do though is I think they're trying to just limit the access of Purge on Knights because even if they're not very strong, it's kind of horrible to play Purge against Knights.
Yeah, no, I get what you mean. Yeah, but still, I feel like if anyone needed to keep at least their shtick of murdering stuff going, it'd be Chaos Knights since they're not very good at murdering.
Yeah, I'm shocked they didn't get more. They didn't get more changes.
Yeah, they should have gotten more drops. Oh, that was a quick one.
that was quick.
That was quick.
I'm
Wait,
really
sorry,
sorry.
can you-
Spaceballs.
can I
If there's
see what
nothing
word-
pressing,
Can you
I'd
see
like
what
to
War
see
Dogs it was
Spaceballs.
again? Sorry, it was
Oh,
the
which War
Huntsman and
Dogs?
what?
That was the
Stalker?
Huntsman and Stalker.
Okay, all right, thanks.
Let's look at space. Should we look at generic Marines first? Because that might also change stuff.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
I hate
Marines
that
are
it's not
doing really
Adeptus Astartes, it's just Space Marines. But,
A little bit, yeah.
okay, Aggressors down. Aggressors haven't been good for a while, actually, so this is nice.
Yeah, dude. I was just thinking, Space Marines need to be running more flamers right now. That is actually what that was my biggest issue. I was
wait, that really-
hoping I'd be hit by more
Actually,
shit in Overwatch.
Well,
That's interesting because Forge Fathers is really strong right now, and aggressors sometimes we're seen in those lists, so they went down on.
so it's worth
Better
noting
if
they
it
have a separate
happens.
point section. Theirs could go up.
Do salamanders have a separate one?
I'm fairly sure all the sub factions have separate points costs.
I don't think they're in
But
the-
But
Salamanders
Salamanders
is
is one of
Let's
those.
have a look. Oh my god,
Oh,
that's such
shit,
a
I was
lot.
gonna
Oh
say,
my
Yeah,
God.
they
that's
do.
all
Oh,
I
no, they
like.
don't for the separate things. Okay.
Holy.
Yeah, so
Okay, yeah.
aggressors just got stronger. Interesting.
Oh, there's a lot of red there. Holy shit. Okay, let's go down.
Yeah,
slow.
I was looking at that. Yeah,
Yeah, I looked at
It's all
this. I
right.
was like, man, they made away like bandits.
Okay, so put nerf to pull.
Paul's
Oh,
gonna fucking kill
Chat-
himself.
No,
It's
chat
poor
over.
nerf to
Paul.
pull.
Somebody
Five-
check on
this
him.
is
Where's
5
the
you know-
points
you
per
know when,
last
like-
cannon.
5
You know when an old
points.
dog starts pissing everywhere before it dies? This is the Centaurians pissing before they go to Legends.
So if Paul takes 18 of these, that's how many points for the last cannons? Because they're one per model, so that's 18 times
90,
5.
right?
Oh, one per model. That's 15 a unit, right? If they're going in
15
threes.
per 3, yeah. So it'd be 90 points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, that's actually. I was like, oh well, 5 for a las cannon. My mining
guys,
lasers are 10 points.
Drop pod down 10, but the fourth one is.
Dude, they are rating these like they have some sort of quota to fill with like additional unit costs, dude. Why does the fourth drop pod cost?
It's so weird to me that it's like, yeah, your fourth drop pod, your fourth rhino, your fourth truck. It's like,
I mean,
who in their right mind is bringing that?
I think it's because they want to reduce the points, but they don't want you to spam them. Is essentially what they're doing. Is they're saying this 70 is what they used to be, so functionally you wouldn't be paying more than you did before, but the first 3 are now cheaper.
Yeah, but when have you been in a spammy meta? Think of like when Defilers were at their peak. Who were wiping their brow, being like, "Oh, thank God they've not got a fourth. This is gonna be fun now."
I mean, you can't take 4 of those to be fair, but
you can't
no
take
fair.
more, yeah.
The drop, it's like transports and stuff.
To be fair though, I would be worried if 6 drop pods is ever good, because I feel like if it's any more than like 2 or so, something's gone wrong.
Yeah, that's very fair. Drop pods are probably. That's such a funny like recession marker. Hey guys, 4 drop pod spam is the meta. We're going, guys. It's going down.
Does anyone know what this means?
What does this mean? I thought eradicators with heavy bolters were considered really bad.
Yeah, this is the new one. But what's requisition thresholds? Is there a restriction on them they've lost?
Acquisition threshold.
Maybe they're like a keyword or something.
I don't know.
No, the Shagrod. The thing about those guys is that it's not considered bad because it's 5 heavy bolters for 80 points or 70 points at the time. If the Admech exterminators costed 80, I would be so fucking happy. I'd be over the moon. But like ours are 105 or whatever. It's not
I know what this is. I know what this is. This is them removing the bit that said the third squad costs more.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
But they've increased the base costs.
Are eradicators with heavy bolters like? Is that a new?
It's a separate issue.
Yeah,
it's the new ones that are in the Armageddon box that they're.
Oh, that's why I can't. I was like trying to like look at what the old unit at Wapedia would have been, and I was like, they're not here.
Was that Jaguar?
I was just saying those are the ones that have blast on their bolters.
Yeah, cool. They're interesting, but so impulsors down 10. The fourth is now the same as before. I've not seen people take impulsors in a while, so this was actually fair.
I thought impulsors were really good, weren't they?
Isn't that like
I don't know.
Isn't that the shitty transport that has like a 5 on if you take the shield thing? Is that it?
It's better than a Rhino, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's because you can't put anything in a Rhino, because Rhino can only take non-Primaris Marines.
Oh, okay. This is a disconnect moment. I just don't know enough about Marines.
No, you're fine. Inceptors
this is
up a bit.
All right.
There you go.
I was going over the impulsor and just saying it's the it's just a slightly thicker transport. It's like a little rock grinder, I think.
Oh, here you go, Shagrot. Inferno Marines up 10 points for the 10-man.
You guys played against 10-man Inferno squads yet?
They are scary and sound.
They're so brutal, dude. You go into that game being like Infernus Marines, they're bad, dude. They control the board like nothing else.
Flamers are actually so crazy strong this edition.
No, it's less that and more on Wargames Live. I saw the other day it was Infernus Marines into Knights. And he was like playing with, is it Agrax or one of the characters? Not Agrax.
The insanely broken one that took 50 fucking damage from my squad and didn't take anything.
Well, it wasn't the durability that was from him. On the stream game that I watched, he put it into a knight with +1 to wound oath, and then gave them like the dev wound strat, and it did like 22 mortal wounds.
Annoying.
Yeah, that's so broken. They're just so broken.
22 mortal wounds plus 10 points. It'll fix everything. Fucking assholes.
To be fair, the Salamanders guys might have also gone up. I don't think the base sheet itself is necessarily the problem.
I hate to be that person, but I would so be a Salamanders player if I was a Space Marine person. I love Flamers.
I do too, but I don't think I'd play Salamanders.
so this is the new land speeder. They've removed the cost restriction from running multiples, I guess.
Librarian going up is
they're looking to sell more of those boxes, dude.
But isn't this kind of the opposite? They're increasing the points of people who don't play less of them.
That is true. But it's just funny they're taking the thresholds off of all the new box units.
So them adding an extra point cost for librarians is actually a nerf to Librarius Conclave.
Oh
I was
no.
gonna say, yeah,
It matters.
the fact that they just get psychic.
The third one's actually
No,
up
I know it
up-
matters. I'm
it's up,
glad
it's up
that they're getting
20.
nerfed. Yeah, fuck them.
Yeah.
A Bears Conclave is fucking gross.
Convolute 10, up another 10. This shit should be 120 points and would still be playable.
Yeah. Fuck that unit.
I always see that unit in every Space Marine
It's in
list
every
I've ever
Space Marine
watched.
list. The only exception is if like you have other units that have reactive moves. Is like
I hope this is bad.
And he's not ever like
People
attached to
on my
anything,
team
is
will
he?
Not bring this guy. It drives me
No.
crazy.
You know what's crazy? He used to be cheaper than the Reductor Saboteur.
Oh no,
What?
no.
And that's a loaded
evil.
hero. Yeah.
No way.
well, guys, the raids are back down 10 just in time for them to send it to Legends.
The Rhino's also down 10. Look at that.
Just in time to
Repex
send it
went
to
up
Legends.
15.
Actually, 65 for a
10.
Rhino chassis is very cheap.
I was gonna
That's
say
extremely cheap,
65
yeah.
for like what 9 wounds? Damn.
Ooh, Repex up 15. And
Repex
you
going
pay an extra
15.
10 for the big gun.
Yeah, fuck that thing.
Maybe people will actually
But
try and take the other gun now because I've never seen anyone take that other one. Isn't it like a chain cannon or something?
I don't know. That thing has enough guns to be good with anything. And it's like a fucking
yeah, but this
Beyblade.
is the 2-shot D6 plus 4 gun or whatever it is.
Yeah, fuck that thing. But then don't they have like the whole like something array and then like another fucking 17 guns on it?
It used to be
Yeah,
more, but they
but-
condensed a bunch of them, didn't they?
Yeah, so it's essentially 25 points up.
Yeah.
I know like a lot of armies have had issues over like the additions, and it's not very nice when your army's very good or when your army's not very good. I cannot even describe the pain of playing against a repulsor executioner with Emperor's Children before the Defiler, dude. There was just nothing you could do about it, dude. You just
Yeah.
you just had to accept you just weren't going to touch whatever side of the board that thing was looking at.
So
I
This is
cannot
just so
believe
annoying.
that Space Marines, their tank is the one that gets like the strength 16 gun. Cause like I have not seen much above like toughness 14, and Space Marines gets the highest strength gun in the game. That's awesome.
guy in the chat who's,
24.
so guy in the chat who's asking where the points are, if you go to the document page, it's like this bit here. It's not actually in the documents list, it's like a black button you have to click.
Very cool.
One thing I
GW.
want to a little touch on is I actually kind of like the more sought after guns getting points costs and
Yes.
points nerfs like that. I think it just instantly forced me into actually trying different shit on like my Ridge Runners and trying different war gear there because I was like, oh well, you know, maybe I don't really want to like pay that 10 points this time, you know. So
The
I like it.
only thing that I disagree with there is that there are some guns that are so ludicrously bad that there's no reason to never take the other, you know? So like
No, that's fair.
like the Iron Strider auto cannons versus last cannons is a perfect example of what you're saying. But then you look at something like the Faramite cannon versus the Belarus energy cannon on the Scorpius disintegrator, and it's like I'm never taking this shitty indirect gun. So now it just goes up by 10 points because that's all you ever took the tank for, you know?
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Paul
I would
had
like
a
to
really
see
good
some
point
balance in that
correctly.
game.
Paul had a really good point when he said like when it is cheap enough that you take it without the good gun, then it's kind of a really boring meta when you're just taking really efficient like tank bodies with no good guns.
Yeah, no, I agree.
No, that's
yeah.
fair. That's fair. I guess in like a meta sense, it can get real boring. It's just nice because it allowed me to like it forced me to like change up my
Yeah.
war gear.
That's not
So-
that's not an issue with the additional points tax. That's just when instead of points decreases, you need better rules. You need rules changes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
what I
fair.
was gonna
That's
say.
fair.
The Belarus cannon just needs to be better because it kind
Yeah,
of sucks.
it's too.
I wish any form.
Sorry, yeah.
Sorry. I was just saying, I wish any form of like high number of shots was actually good, like Gatling cannons. I love Gatling cannons. None of them are ever good.
Well, the issue with the one
Yeah,
that Omni
we can
said
take
is
that.
that one's a gun that gets +1 to hit against infantry, and its shot count is 2d6. It's strength 7, like AP 2 damage 1.
Oh my
It was
God.
built. It
It's
was built
really
around
bad.
the original. It was built around the
Yeah.
original concept of indirect because you would indirect on 4s and then get +1, so it'd be 3s. You're like, wow, a really good indirect gun, but that's not how the game works anymore, and it's just languishing. So it's like, okay, you never take it, so my Faramite cannon is just +10, and that's what my tank will always be is +10.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
cool, I guess.
That does suck, yeah.
So anyway, points. I'm noticing a lot of the jump out units have got up like 10. That might be because of the new detachment. Maybe they're preemptively because of the damage increase they're going to have.
What's
Yeah.
the damage increase?
So the new detachment that Space Marine's got is basically when something ingresses or something, it gets reroll once to hit or something like that.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a 1 DP.
More
It's
rerolls
fine.
for Space Marines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With this next one that's gone up, the Storm Speeder, I read Hammerstrike and thought they nerfed the bunker.
No, not the Hammerfall.
That would be
this
so
this
sick.
is the one that gives you +1 to wound against the one you shoot, I believe.
To me, it's weird to have the Storm Speeders still exist and also have a remade version of the old Land Speeder, which is obviously superior.
I get that, but also the Storm Speeders are quite a bit chunkier. They're quite large compared.
Yeah, I was surprised by how big they are. I like them. I just I didn't realize how much I prefer Firstborn designs when I saw the remade Land Speeder.
We probably don't
Sternguard were 10 points cheaper when you took them in 10s.
Yeah, prior to Librarius, people weren't taking them as 10s, pretty much. Like the only exception was like when people took them in Ultramarines with like the double oath and like you just transports and blast people. But other than that,
it just seems weird to be like, oh, nobody takes them in 10, so we're gonna make them cheaper. It's like most people don't take anything in max size, and they're not cheaper.
Yeah,
it's just double the cost because it makes it easy.
Vanguard veterans, damn, Paul's list is going up like 30 points.
They targeted him.
Actually targeting Paul. Oh dear.
Sorry, someone brought up the Hammerfall bunker earlier, and that reminded me. I saw a video where some dude brought 3 to a tournament,
Legion,
which is just sick.
Yeah, that's Legion. He's in this Discord server we're currently talking in.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I didn't know. I didn't know that was him. It was a while since I watched that video, but that was really cool.
No, it's fun. So, I mean, I don't have much to say about this. It's probably another increase that's due to that new detachment, I would imagine.
Probably.
Honestly, I'm okay with fat Space Marines getting more expensive.
Ultramarine section. Look at that shit. It's beautiful.
Lord have mercy.
So, Titus up 10, cool. Sicarius up 10, cool. Tigerius, I don't think was seeing play, so that kind of makes sense to go down. Calgar's up 15. He's 155 points. He is very strong, though. Gilman up 15. Why is Gilliman up? Are people playing Gilliman at the moment? I thought people were just taking Calgar.
Guys, I think we just have a new poster boy. I think Salamanders are now the main Space Marine.
I thought
I think they've changed their mind. I did think it was weird the Blood Angels were the poster boys of the new box. I think they've changed. I think they've soured a bit on Ultramarines.
Hey, they released
They're just trying to replicate the
Vitrix character or whatever.
Okay, so Warden's up 10, Vitrix up 10 for the second unit. And the banner's up 5. I like that they're not necessarily always increasing both. Like, they're just going, okay, we think the banner's still slightly too strong.
What does the banner do?
The banner has like a once-a-game effect that gives the squad +1 attack or something.
Oh, okay.
Cool. It's not bad. It's because they already have a bunch of OC. They didn't want to make it +1 OC, I guess.
No, that's very cool. I like that. I like that.
But yeah, Ultramarines are decent, I guess. So, yeah, makes sense.
I don't know if that would like necessarily fully change an Ultramarines like meta list or anything. I don't know how many of these characters they're actually taking. But...
So quite a bit.
I don't think people are taking Gilliman at the moment, but if you're taking Calgar, at least one Victrix squad, Wardens, and maybe Titus, that's like 50 points. It's not nothing.
Yeah, because Wardens already went up this edition.
Yeah,
so...
well, Wardens when they came out were like 90 or 100. They were insanely cheap for what they did.
Yeah, so now they're going up again.
Yeah.
But the issue was the Maelstrom is going to go up.
I guess the other thing is they're now support, so you now have to attach them. When they first came out, they didn't have support, so like you just ran them as a brick that would just screen and be annoying.
Yeah, that's fair.
White Scars. This is the guy on the bike, isn't it? He's down 10.
Yeah, I think so.
He seems quite cheap for what he does now. Am I crazy? Like his profile.
I heard he wasn't that great. Last I heard about him.
Well, his rule was the move through walls thing, but I guess it's not as important in 11th edition compared to 10th because there's not as many big walls.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. That's neat though.
Okay, detachments. They're actually changing the costs here, apparently.
Interesting. I feel like Liberia's going up makes sense.
So much shit here, Jesus. Okay, so I don't know what this one is. I think that's the same as the Artificer armor one that's in Gladius. They've both gone up, so that's the one that gives you a 2-up save 5 feel no pain on the character, I think. Librarius up 5 on the one that gives you crit 5 mortals. Plus 10 on this one, which I don't remember what it does.
Does a thing.
Yeah. This enhancement, whatever it does, I don't remember what this one does, to be honest. It's plus 10 points. There's a few disposition changes, it looks like. Orgurus is now recon. Hammer of Averni, which I think... Is that one of the sub-chapter ones?
Yes, isn't
Imperial Fists?
Yeah, I think so.
So that's now Purge.
Well, it says Medusan Roar. Isn't Medusa
that's got to be Iron Hands then, right?
Iron Hands?
Yeah, that's got to be Iron Hands then. Okay.
Oh, so it's like the tank detachment.
Well, yeah,
No,
I guess
that's
it makes sense to be
Ironstorm, I
Purge.
think,
I
isn't
can
it?
see it. Well, no, Ironstorm is the
Oh,
non-specific version. This would be the Iron Hand specific version.
But that's what I was
Oh,
saying.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, someone in
Do
chat
Space Marines
just
always have this little access to purge?
apparently so, unless some of them have changed.
Like no purge.
Someone in chat just clarified that this one here, that went up 10, is give a unit deep strike and uppy downy.
Jesus.
Oh wow, that needs to be more expensive.
I would assume it's a once a game one, but that's still very good.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah, I heard that even Marines don't really want Purge the Foe. They are pretty happy with priority, which it seems that
it looks
they're kinda
like
chilling.
Ironstorm's now taken hold. My guess would be that might have been Purge the Foe before.
Maybe Shadow Martell and Disruption. Has it always been Disruption?
The uppy downy enhancement's not once a game, apparently.
Fantastic.
Why would it be?
Why would it be?
Subversion assets.
I'm pretty sure.
I don't know what this one is, to be honest, but that's now Disruption.
The most disruption sounding thing I've ever heard.
It does, yeah.
It does sound like a Raven Guard detachment.
Oh, I see. So the uppy downy one is only when you're in the correct psychic discipline when you choose the disciplines. Okay. So it's not necessarily
so it's like
every turn.
It's limited in a way. All right.
This is the new one, the jump pack one. This is taken hold, so that means that everything here that's 2DP has access to taken hold as well.
You know, when I think that's actually really good design, dude. When I think of jump pack units descending from the skies, ravaging my opponent, I think I want to take and hold my home field.
Yeah, you're gonna use all this extra movement to sit in a square.
Yeah, that's actually a really great idea.
Okay, so that's our generic Marines. Now we can go to Space Wolves, which is what you wanted to do, wasn't it?
I want to see. I think it's with a heavy heart I say this. Our Space Wolves player is by far the worst guy on our team, so I'm hoping to see a lot of green here.
Okay. Well, this is all green.
Okay.
A red. So we've got Ardrak down 10. That's the guy that throws the hammer, isn't it?
Good up, dude.
No, that's only the third unit.
Okay. They were taking 30, to be fair.
Yeah. I guess that's like an anti-spam tax then, which is actually useful there. Ragnar's down 10. I know he was seeing some play. I've not seen this guy. This is the Psyker guy, isn't it?
Logan
they have the whole thing.
He's a wolf priest, which
is
is like their version of a psyker.
Yeah, it's a psyker, but they pretend it's not.
Dude, those iron priests fuck off, dude. By the way, I hate those iron priests.
Let's have a look. See what did. He was like their psyker. He had a overcharged 2d6 7-1/1 psychic attack on the 3 up. Just 2.
Bad. It's fine. Logan's down 10 points. That seems nice because he was really pretty good.
Yeah, that's good.
This is the most admech ability I've ever seen. He has sorry, I got a little distracted. This dude, Stormcaller, can reduce the range of guns. Which is sick. That's like really cool.
That's neat. Oh my god,
sorry.
The head taker's like cost thing is so weird.
That's horrible. What the hell?
You pay 30 extra points for the wolves.
Yeah, this is why I don't like those kits. They're so annoying.
That's weird.
I hate when they like split units or split boxes like this, where it's like, you can technically run them without the thing. It's like, make them just always run them with the wolves.
Yeah. So Wolf Scouts are down a bit. This one makes sense because I think they are just worse than regular Space Marine Scouts. Their rule is like they get +1 to wound against the nearest unit, but their guns.
Space Marine Scouts are fucking crazy. Every single time I see that data sheet, I'm just like, oh my god.
I mean, they're worse in 11th because you can't do the Scout Infiltrate combo anymore, which was the main reason they were.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
I hate how they're just like, oh, did I draw engage? Boop, done. It's fucking like, okay, all right.
Okay, and then the generic stuff. So their aggressors also went down. Their drop pod went down. So these are matching the other changes by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are all the same. I swear Scepters went up 10 in the base codex. Am I crazy?
No, I think it was 5.
It's 5?
No, I didn't even know. I forgot Space Wolves could even take all this stuff because my friend will not play with any generic Space Marine unit.
Yeah, they can. The only caveat is I don't think the generic Space Marine leader units can lead the Space Wolf units.
They can't. And Space Wolves units can't really lead generic stuff. I think that's supposed to be the big problem with the codex.
But these all look the same.
Yeah.
Someone in chat let us know if there's something here that's different to the regular points that's been changed, because these all look like the ones we've just seen.
The chat did mention that Wolfguard
Alright,
Tyrannic
these
is
change much?
tagged on the second, so not the third.
Oh, here's a thought, actually. Because DP can be different for Space Marine sub-factions, does this mean the disposition can also be different?
I doubt it.
That's a good question.
That's probably a
I
bit
don't
confusing.
know.
It might be
I
confusing.
feel like that would cause maybe a little too much confusion for like just overall. So
These
My
That
hope
is
is
so
not.
much taken hold. What the hell?
I mean, it's the same as the other one, right?
What? God, this army wants to fucking
Iron
take it on.
Storm, Legend.
Well, no, because you have Legends of Saga and Sonic.
Yeah, this is a
here.
Space Wolf specific one.
Yeah,
Okay.
same with Champions.
That one's the one everyone
Librarian.
takes. Everyone takes
Was-
that. What's the?
Was Librarius Reconnaissance? Honestly I don't remember.
I
I think it was, yeah. I think it always was.
Saga of the Great Wolf is taken on. Well, you kind of have to take taken on.
I don't think any of the Space Wolf specific detachments have changed disposition. It doesn't look like all the sagas look
No.
like they're the same disposition as before. Okay, so
Okay.
slight buffs to Space Wolves.
Yeah, not as much as I would like.
Could we have a quick peek at orcs,
Orcs.
especially because they're the new ones of the edition?
Well, they're about to get a codex anyway, so I don't think it matters
I
that
guess
much,
that's
but
fair. I guess this doesn't matter all
Yeah.
too much, but
It looks
yo,
like they've
Big Mech with shock.
It looks like they've done this. It looks like what they've done is they put a restriction on all the new units when they came out to stop people from spamming them immediately, and then have removed them and put the points back up.
Mhm.
Big Mac. Oh, that's a phone.
That
Yeah,
just
sorry.
jump
That
scared
was
the
my-
shit out of me.
That's all the way across on my bed too. I apologize. That's my like, hey, get up for work alarm.
Boys,
Uh,
if this carries over to the codex, this is a very solid point cost. 'Cause
Yeah,
their new
I'm not
data
gonna
sheets
lie.
are quite good.
I kept seeing in the chat that orcs have been decimated. Dude, those 20-man boys are ridiculous. 10 points is not decimated.
Have you seen the new data sheet?
I don't
They've changed the
know.
data sheet.
I've not.
There was a leak of the
Yeah,
codex
they
data
got
sheet for it, and they have
buffed.
3 rules.
Oh
Oh,
my
okay.
god.
When I
the-
think boys, I do think really unsubtle. I think really subtle, delicate, multiple layers of rules. That's what I think.
Yeah, so I think it was like once
Yeah.
again they can get lethal hits, and they can also do actions while in combat. Was their special rule? Which is quite cool.
What the fuck?
That's
so crazy.
Yeah, I
They
quite
also
like
I don't know, orcs scare me so fucking bad, dude. Seeing them with like cleave on everything and like all the buffs they can give them, I'm so nervous.
that. Gretchen points are adjusted for the new kit. Makes sense, I guess.
They're
Gretchen
still
costs
too
less
cheap.
than 45 points. What the fuck is
They're
that?
s-
I
still
don't think
too cheap.
that's a change. I think that's about how much they
No.
got for.
I think they
Okay.
were
Gretchen
45
were like
before.
the uncontested best unit in the game, right?
Do they have
Completely.
OC?
That's the consensus. right?
Yeah, I think they do. They have OC.
They're
They
just-
can
They're just better
They've
Nurglings, man.
I can double check the like old stuff. It
Okay.
obviously could change.
To
but-
be fair, Nurglings also have infiltrate and deep strike.
they
Yeah.
like Nurglings.
Gretchen,
yeah, dude,
Gretchen are the most
Gretchen have
efficient
OC.
point holders in the
Gretchen have
world,
OC.
and they farm CP.
They do, yeah.
Yeah, they are crazy good. It's oh my god.
So Max up a bit. Pain Boss, Pain Boy up a bit. These are also the new ones from the box, aren't they? No,
Yeah, these are all new ones. I'm pretty chill with most of these changes, honestly. Like
the truck's
also
55
fine.
points.
Is disturbing. That is disturbing for a transport.
a little bit, yeah.
New truck kit, points go down. Interesting, GW.
Ooh,
Attachments
Green
changes,
Tide's
okay.
3DP.
Okay,
Good.
Whoa,
Actually,
I was
that's
wondering
sick.
what that great big watermelon detachment was.
But it looks like
That's- okay.
Equatorial Hordes maybe went down. Did that used to be a 2DP?
Equatorial
Ooh.
hordes. I
Well,
guess
it's green.
Is
that
it
must be a
green?
new one because I don't remember equatorial
Oh,
hordes. Being
yes,
a
no, that's the
detachment.
one that came out with
it
the
is a
jump
new
pad
one, isn't
attachment.
it?
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah, you're right.
Does anyone know what it does? I've never heard of that before.
Maybe I'm just really stupid. That's isn't equatorial like a mathematical term?
like equal, right?
Or is
So
it-
I believe the detachment rule on that one was it gives 3 units scout or something.
Oh, okay. So it's like run up. Interesting.
It's
What
not
a
bad.
weird name for it.
I guess
Cool.
I guess the
This all
reason
seems-
I guess the reason for the name is that it helps your slow units catch up with the rest of the horde.
Oh, I guess that. Yeah. Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense. I'm trying to look at the changes. Tactical become reconnaissance seems accurate.
No. Someone in chat said no, its place is near the equator. Shut up.
I'm Mordaka got updated to
Wait,
disruption.
dude, that guy's not wrong. I just looked it up. That is what that word means.
Red Mob got priority.
Oh, is it actually?
Yeah,
I know
why
that's
is
what the
it
word
named
means,
that?
but it doesn't mean it's
Why is
necessarily
it
the case in
named
this
that?
context.
Oh,
Why-
interesting. This is interesting. I think orcs are going to be real scary. Honestly, I think.
I need to try out the fucking African orc detachment, dude. What is that?
I think the thing here about this one is it is some slight nerfs to a lot of different things, especially the stuff to do with Green Tide, for that being 3DP. But there's a codex coming out in probably less than a month, so this is all going to go out the window as soon as that comes out.
Very much so. I'm not scared off of this. I'm just scared in general. The Green Tide, the Green Tide scares me.
The Orc Menace lives for another month just because they don't want to update it because the Codex comes out. Seems kind of shitty though.
They do that all the time though. I feel like it's like, oh, Codex is coming out. We're not gonna touch it. It's like, I don't fix things.
All right, I'm gonna look at Eldar next. I'm curious to see if anything changes there. A whole lot of green. Hello.
Time for Eldar to be busted again.
Let's go.
And Eldar have had like a 20% win rate some weeks. They've been doing poor the last few months.
So bad, Mag. It'd be fine.
No, Eldar's win rate has averaged lower than Agents.
Nah,
I haven't seen anything on Eldar anywhere.
You're fine.
So Autark down, sure. Avatar down 15 is nice.
Fantastic.
Corsair Scar Reavers, these are the Corsairs with jump packs. You now can't spam them. For some reason, there was a spam tax on these, even though no one was taking them.
Yeah, they are removing that a lot, which, seemed very unnecessary for a lot of things.
Void Scar down 20 is pretty big, actually, for the Corsair detachment players, because that brick was 160 points before for like a 10 dudes with a 5-up armor save.
Cool.
Farseer down 5. Skyrunner down 10. I don't see much of these at the moment, unless you're playing Seer Council, I suppose. Makes sense. A lot of grey here. Shining Spears down a bit. Shroud Runners down a bit.
5. Being very cautious.
Swooping Hawks down a bit, but they've been nerfed like 4 times in a row, so this is still quite expensive.
I wonder why.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Now, why would they be careful about Eldar?
So, Warlock Skyrunner up 10 makes a lot of sense, because people was taking 3 of these just to be on its own as a scoring unit, because it was a 45-point dude that moved 14 inches.
Yeah, that fucker.
Yeah. Wind Rider 6-mans are up 10 because of probably Wind Rider host. Warwalkers down 10 for 2 because no one takes them in 2-mans, I don't think. Warp Spiders.
The Warwalker.
Warp Spiders down 10 for 5s.
That's pretty sick.
And then the 10's the same, which I guess the 10
Well, you normally take them in 10s, don't you? With that other girly.
So you take them as a 10 if you're taking them with Lycus sometimes, but you otherwise only take them as 5s.
It's weird that they taxed your third 10-man. Apparently they really want to stop people from
wait, what? That doesn't make any sense.
Can I, sorry, there's something I want to bring up. I really like when, like, units are like, oh, hey, yeah, double, like the Warwalkers, where it's like, hey, they went down for 2, because if I put a second Ridge Runner in a squad, it is worth 65 points. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
it's like really nice sometimes. I like that.
Like, this needs to be like another 10 or 20 points, I think, before people will do it more often. But it's a step in the right direction.
Yeah, that seemed a little low, but at least it's some. You know, it's cool.
It seems like they're doing this to every transport in the game, by the way. Is they're adding a spam cost and reducing the cost of the initial ones for like almost every army. I mean, the Wave Serpent is already like one of the most expensive transports in the game, though. But
I was gonna say, because I feel like I was making this criticism a lot in the AdMech Discord, and people were saying that they didn't think it was gonna be that big of a problem. But I do think that transports are a little bit less good in this edition because everything is so in the middle. There's so much space in your back and so much denseness in the middle of the board that, like, I'm not gonna say the transports are bad, but I am gonna say that you can get to your line of sights a lot easier because it's all congested in the middle, right? You don't have to move all the way from the back to the middle of the board or past that like you did in 10th edition. You can kind of start up very, very close to the action. So maybe that's why the transports are going down, because people aren't using them as much.
I think for stuff like the Wave Serpent, it makes a lot of sense to drop it as well, because they suffer a lot more from the new transport mortals rules, because they are getting out of a transport that's just died can just immediately die to it because they're all 1 wound.
Yeah, it's just the trend of all the transports across the factions we've seen so far going down by 10 or 5.
Yeah,
I like that transports in general are getting cheaper, and I also like that they're trying to put in a safety gap for, like, trying to stop that one person who's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna bring 6 transports and just be annoying. It's like
I definitely don't own. I definitely don't own 5 AdMech transports on Sprue. I was tempted.
I still only own technically 2 GW or 2 Gene Stealer Colt transports, and one's
unironically, I would take the Scorpius Dune Rider just for the body.
It's not
that's
bad.
it.
Yeah, it's not a bad.
It's a very good body.
I was workshopping a list where I took 6, and I was just like, what if I just jam them full of servitors as like a really cheap unit that can just make me take it, and then like you just fire like the arc rifle out of the top.
I do think it'd be funny to load transports full of hybrid metamorphs and then have like damage 2 melee with nothing but hand flamers. So that's 6 transports full of hand flamers just marching up the board. That's pretty fun.
Someone chat saying apparently there's Eldar changes on the faction pack as well, so I'll have to check that.
Oh sweet.
The Racing Knight's down 30. Ooh.
Are so cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, just in case you want to take the second one though.
It's also down 30.
Yeah, the one with the sword, the one with guns being 5 points more than the one with the sword is crazy. The sword one should be like another 30 points cheaper. The sword one's so bad.
Oh shit! Sorry, I just snapped back to reality. Dude, I was still thinking about the Ecuadorian orcs. I saw Harlequin points though. I'm excited to see some Harlequins go.
Harlequins. Death Jester's down 10. No one took the Death Jester, so yeah, cool. Same for the Shadow Seer. No one took the Shadow Seer unless you're taking an enhancement for it. 50 points is a really cheap character, actually.
Sorry, Death Jester. I think Death Jester is actually so interesting. This edition though, he's got precision, which is now way stronger, and ignores cover and sustained hit D3.
No, you pick. So you pick one of the 3. You always take the sustained hits ones. You don't take the other 2.
In the Harlequin detachment, he gets like
with the enhancement, yeah. If you're taking that, yeah. But you only do it with one.
You don't play him without the Harlequin detachment.
Well, there's 4 Harlequin detachments.
Yeah, but you can't combine them, and you're going to take the good one.
That's probably true, yeah.
God, Harlequins need more. They're so cool. GW, why'd you kill them?
So Skyweavers went up 20 last slate, and now they put them back down.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah, they were 210 for like a month, and then they've just gone, oh, they're still bad. Cool, put them back down.
Hey, we're gonna bring that one back, guys. Sorry, that's on us.
Same transport change. This is one of the few armies where you might actually take the 4th one because you already take like at least 3 of them.
You do take.
What else are you gonna bring? To be honest,
Why has the Void Weaver not gone down?
The Void Weaver went down last patch. It was 125 for the last patch. I don't know. Maybe they just didn't want to put it any further down. I suppose. I think. The thing is, though, this 80 is what it cost before, so functionally, if you were taking 4, you're still down 30 points. It's not a natural increase or anything.
Yeah, not bad.
Oh my god, they've made Yunari... Oh, it's just the transport changes, never mind. I was like, they've changed Yunari. No, they haven't. They've just adjusted the transport stuff. Yay.
They touched the elves? No, of course not. Never.
Yunari forgotten, as always. Okay, any detachment changes? There's still the stupid acrobatic tag.
Traders.
Ooh, Eldritch, is that the Advanced and Charge one? That's now purged. That's interesting.
And then Warhost is Reconnaissance now.
Okay, that seems fine. I will change.
Eldar seems like one of the ones I think like Reconnaissance would be good on, right? They're all speedy with bikes and shit.
Oh yeah. They do have a 1 DP for recon anyway, though, so you could just take this one, which a lot of people take because this buffs your Rangers and Shroud Runners, which are decent scoring units.
Okay.
I will check the faction pack though. Where's the faction pack? Eldari. There been some meaningful change to their rules? Keep scrolling.
I love that they put it at the bottom.
Yeah, put it at the top for God's sake. Zoom in. They've changed a strat in Seer Council to put a unit in.
To do the librarians thing.
Oh no, this is the teleport thing. I guess they're just rewording it to work with the new wording of stuff because now there's ingress move is a term.
You must make an ingress move, so they have to come down.
Yeah, it's you teleport them the same turn as the strat.
Oh,
yeah. So this isn't actually a change; it's just them rewording it for the new system.
Oh yeah.
Added frame 2, Decannon platform, Falcon, Fire Prism, Night Springer, Shadow Weaver platform, Star Weaver, Vibro Cannon platform, Void Weaver, Wave Serpent, Yunari Raider, Yunari Venom. Add frame. There you
go. Neat.
I
probably like big fat vehicles that hover, I assume.
Yeah, it's all the hover tanks essentially, and some of the platforms which also have tiny bases.
Oh yeah, are we talking? I'm thinking of the little like gun platform that comes with your inventory.
That's just
Yeah,
clarify
well,
something. The change of wording to this means you can still do it turn 1, even though you can't deep strike turn 1 normally.
Oh, that's cool.
Because it forces you to do it in the same phase.
Yeah.
No, they nerf Skyweavers. They replaced the -1 to hit with stealth. Boo! Boo!
What? Wait,
at least you still get the -1 to hit in melee.
So I think that's why they went up 20 points last slate. It's because they had -1 to hit in the datasheet, and now.
Why is this what they've changed? So many things. Do we check the Emperor's Children datasheet?
We haven't checked their slate. We can check that, yeah.
Because I hope keepers haven't lost that. I've loved keepers without. I hope they're not getting rid of a lot of like -2 stacking.
It is a little sad.
Guys, if they get rid of that for Fulgrim officially doesn't have a datasheet ability.
Fulgrim's not
His
gonna
pick
lose
3 will be
that.
actually dead. It'll be pick.
That's awesome.
It'll be pick which useless ability you want.
What was this? So the Incarn, which is the Yanari demon thingy, teleports when something dies, but they've added a bit at the end that says doing so does not prevent this mortal from being eligible to move. So I guess that means because of new 11th edition rules, if you have like a reactive move or something like that, you can still do it in the same phase. Because before you could, but because you can't double move in the same phase in 11th, you couldn't do it, I guess. Someone in chat tell me if there's a specific thing that this matters for, but...
Yeah, that just sounds like they're trying to let you get around some like new 11th restriction that came out.
Yeah. Hemlock Wraith Fighter? Or did they make it an aircraft? Or was it already one? Did they just forget?
Changed to M, so it can't move and it has OC0.
Yeah, which to me says they probably made it an aircraft. Someone in chat says there's no major changes to the EC faction pack, Shakrot, so you still got the same.
Okay, it's really weird that the line they draw on the fucking -2 to hit stacking is Harlequins.
They just have Harlequins PTSD from 9th edition. What's this changed? If this model is not already attached to a unit, you can attach it to a unit even if one Warlocks has already been attached to it. I guess this is probably just rewording for the new 11th edition support stuff.
Yeah, I sent the Space Wolf pack, so loads of red in that to my friend, and he said that's almost entirely just like clarifications. I think a lot of the changes will just be that.
Oh, they also had an FAQ saying you're allowed to use the Incarn's teleport effect on turn 1 because it's technically an ingress move, I guess.
It's so sick.
Okay, that's cool.
Oh, sweet. Sorry, guys. I hate to go, but I got work, so
outrageous.
See y'all later. Thanks for going over the data sheet, the data slate with me, and this is sick.
That's all right. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, later.
Yep.
All right, we've got some factions left.
I would like to see demons.
You'd like to see demons
high up on the priority list.
Yes, demons. Beast of Nurgle up 5.
Oh, the Beast. No.
Blood Crushers up 10. I knew Blood Crushers have been
Why did they go down? Why did they go down? That was insane.
Probably because of the changes to like engagement, making them harder to get in combat.
That's true. Yeah.
You get the mortals more easily, but getting into combat's harder. Blocksmaster down 10. I don't even know what he does. I don't think I've seen one in years.
I don't think anyone in the world knows what he does. In the Zinch detachment, you take him just for one of the enhancements because he's the cheapest thing you can put on.
Kairos up 10, Lord of Change up 20. 25 for the third one, in case you're playing the the Zinch detachment.
They're kind of broken, that's fair.
They're quite strong. Shalakti down, so this mirrors the Emperor's Children one. I wish they would separate them.
Oh yeah.
Like the Knight thing.
Shalak's my Hellbane.
That's it for the points changes. So some point changes to enhancements in Scintillating.
You know, I'm glad they finally buffed Infernal Puppeteer. People were complaining it was just not good enough.
To be fair, indirect in 11, it's not even indirect, is it? It just shoots through another unit.
It doesn't even count as indirect. It's so broken this edition. It's like the main thing people don't like about Scintillating.
I guess the unit you put it on went up 25.
Yeah, I'm not. I was just being paid. I was really hoping Demonic would go down to 2 DP. I love Demonic.
Lords of the Warp.
The faction pack is crazy for this.
Do you know what the thing this was, Shagrot, previously?
It's for the characters. It was like +1 health and +1 OC, I think.
I meant the disposition. Sorry.
I think it wasn't disruption. I know. There you go. It wasn't disruption. That's all I know.
Oh, apparently this Chaos Demon changes in the faction pack.
Oh, that's what I just said.
Sorry. I know. I just saw chat afterwards. My bad.
Dude, Astra
Oh,
will
boy.
not listen to you if you're not white, dude. That's what I'm getting.
Or a woman.
Yeah.
I do in fact hate women.
There's his priorities.
Scroll in.
Somebody said it used to be purge, so now it's taken hold.
Oh my god, there's so many data sheets in here because it's all an index. This document's massive compared to the other ones.
Should have just looked at the table of contents. That's like the whole point.
Yeah, but I'd still have to scroll.
No, you can just type in the number at the very top.
I'm hoping Legion of Excess doesn't get hit because that was actually looking. It's very cool and it's looking pretty good.
Is this changes? Nope. There's still data. Oh, good lord, how many data sheets are in here? You know what? Screw it. Yeah, sure.
151 pages.
Yeah, that's a mad number of pages. Let me just check the contents page, which is now not loading.
There's a page for every Gen 1 Pokemon.
I'm half tempted to just refresh the page so I can see what the contents page is.
Yeah, just refresh it.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Rules like this, 131. Okay.
No, at the very top.
Yeah, I'm blind. Yeah.
Hey, okay, there you go.
We did it, chat.
Attaboy.
I'm just having a stroke, don't mind me. Nothing in FAQ? Nothing in the FAQ. Wait.
What are these changes the chat's talking about?
Yeah, you gaslighting us. There's no changes there. It's on page 1. Why is it on page 1? It's not page 1 anywhere else.
I hate you, W. I hope they die.
Maybe it's page 1 here because there's 151 pages to trudge through.
I guess so.
Wait, go to the...
Oh, these aren't new though, right?
Yeah.
Or are they?
But for some reason, these are never highlighted.
Maybe it's because it's an index. They don't like highlight it the same way because it's not automated or something.
I looked at the Space Wolf one, and that one wasn't highlighted, even though that had loads of changes.
Okay. So they have changed Infernal Puppeteer.
Yeah, looking at that.
While an enemy is visible to a friendly Zeech unit, that enemy has +9 detection range. So it's no longer shoots it through something else, it's +9 detection range.
That is a nerf, dude. That is a gnarly nerf.
It's still not a bad enhancement, I don't think, but it's...
Yeah, it is, dude. Yes, it
yeah,
I don't want to use it. Holy shit, dude.
I mean, I'm not saying it's not enough. I'm just saying you might still consider taking it.
Yeah, no, that is
I guess that's true.
That is supreme flavor loss, though, dude. As powerful as it was so cool to see the Keeper of Secrets start fucking bending fireballs around corners. Dude. It was so cool.
Kairos' abilities changed to reflect the Vector changes.
What's the Vector changes?
It's now only for one strat. It's not for every strat within the radius.
Oh,
dude, they got rid of the Screamer's frame ability.
Did they? Oh,
wait, when did they change? When did they change Vect?
But that was the start of 11th, dude.
Oh, I never knew that.
Yeah. Which does create some interesting rules interactions, because if someone tries to use a 1 CP strat and they don't have 2 CP, and you use the Vect to increase it to 2, they can just choose not to use it because they can't.
The Flux Master has been nerfed. That lost -2 to hit, I guess.
Oh, that followed the Harlequin's change.
Yeah.
All right, so I want to review
feel special now.
Hal's in chat. Hal, if you want to come in and talk about T-Stuns, you can. We're in the voice chat.
What's the demonic incursion change? It says place a unit into strategic reserve.
So it's an exception saying you can deep strike turn 1 with this strat, essentially, because you can't otherwise.
Okay, so like that's like, you know, like when people used to just pick up units, turn 1
instantly. What's up, pal?
He's like, I want to talk about Thousand Suns.
Bruh, it's a good thing to look at. Thousand Suns is like what, top 2 army right now?
Yeah, let me pull up. We haven't looked at them yet. Let's pull up the points.
We have
I'm about to cry.
We have Thousand Suns on our team, so I need to know these aren't nerfed too.
Down.
About to cry, bro. About to cry.
Okay, so
your Rhino got cheaper, Hal. What are
Rhino got cheaper.
About?
There you go.
Wait, why is your guys' Rhino? Your guys' Rhino was 90 points.
Your Predators both went up 10, but the Filer's up 10, 20 for the second.
Our Rhino's good though, because our Rhino.
They give like fucking wound rerolls. They're so stupid.
You reroll 1 to hit and wound for psychic attacks if you disembark the Rhino.
Yeah,
that's so. And then shoot the model.
It's a good rule.
Yeah.
The Forge for you now pay 5 for the Ectoplasma. Okay.
That's right, we're not taking them usually.
Sorcerer's up 10 for the third one.
Oh, the Scarab Occult Terminator bricks are nerfed. We're never winning a game ever again. Our 1,000 player was like our carry, dude. We're gone. We're done.
You have a bracket cost 2 on the Secatars? Yikes, bro.
Bruh, the only reason it was Thousand Suns were doing well is because of this bloody Hex Walk Thrall band. It's 2 detachment point one, combined with the Secatar Robot 1 detachment point thing.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that was performing well. And you're about to see if you go scroll further down, what they massacred my boys. So a lot of the stuff, like the Sorcerer one is okay. I mean, we often did take like 3 sorcerers. You have 3 rubrics.
Yeah.
Zangor Enlightened, like with the melee ones, they were just action scoring monkeys, so they were fine. Just Scarab Occult though. Oh my god.
What's
Guys,
the
I
map on the
think
Secatars?
I'm not sure if Games Workshop just has a favorite, or maybe My God just loves me more. But Emperor's Children and Thousand Suns were like neck and neck. Like Thousand Suns were just like a place ahead of them on the tier list. Emperor's Children got 1 nerf and like 5 complementary buffs, dude. This is insane.
Wait,
Yeah,
it gets worse.
Oh no, did I just scroll down more?
Hexwarp Thrall brand is the only 2 detachment point one worth taking, and it let you do other stuff. Like it's the only.
Oh my goodness!
And it's now 3 points. By the way, it's the Grotmus one, which is genuinely like a slap in the dick, like as like a by itself. It's terrible by itself. And then they also changed. What was it? Yeah, Ritual. I was planning to take Ritual Regeneration and Hex Warp. Ritual Regeneration lets you, every time you cast a ritual successfully, you can heal like D3. I was like, that sounds awesome. No, we are not allowed. It used to be Purge the Foe as well, so now they changed it to Take and Hold. So I was thinking,
I mean, Take and Hold for a regenerating thing kind of does make sense, but
that makes sense to me as well.
It does, but
caught the have their keepers gone up as well? Or Lords of Change?
yeah, they're
same.
Yeah, the demon changes match to the.
I was thinking maybe their best way to play now would be demons because they were kind of fringe playable, but not now.
Bro, oh my god, they Take and Hold is terrible for us though.
This is so much red. Oh
it's
my
a lot
god!
Red. I mean,
how much
yeah, we had our Thousand Suns player on Purge. I think we might have to take that away from him. That I mean that is just insult to injury, but dude,
you can't take it. There's no they change. If it was on Purge, he's probably on the Ritual one, right? It's no longer
yeah, he
there.
was shit. Oh, dude, that frees up for me though. That frees Purge up for me.
Admittedly, I think there's ways. I think there is ways to build around like the less super competitive builds that were playing like 1 or 2 2 mans of the robots are probably fine because that's a 5-point increase. That's not like a big.
Yeah,
thing.
but even I've never seen a in this edition in the last 12 months. I've not seen a Thousand Suns list that doesn't start with at least, and this is being conservative, at least 10 Scarab Occult Terminators. At least 10.
Yeah.
And they're not up 15, right? Where's they're probably, have they touched the sorcery you put with them? Because they normally go.
But this is a regular sorcerer. The Terminator sorcerer is the same amount as it was before.
Okay. So they are just up 15, but still, you take like they're mandatory.
Yeah.
And you take quite a few of them.
Yeah. So we take that hit. We take Secatar hit. Zangor Enlightened, a lot of us had that for action stuff, so we take that hit. It's just like it's annoying because with Thousand Suns, you don't have much. Like you're a really, really elite army. And so you kind of need, like, even if you can, just get like 15 more points here and there, just to buff up someone from being a crap unit into like an okay unit.
Yeah, I'm trying to think like what you could take. Like if you were playing like Rubric or something, for example. Like
no.
He's like, no, I don't want to do
amount of Scarab Occult Terminators like nerfs you know what I mean, you're already screwed. Like you've probably gone up 100 if you take
well, I'm just thinking about that. I'm just thinking about that because like if that was one of the lists, I've seen competitive lists for that before where you take like 20. And that would be up 30, and then the sorcerer is not up. So as long as you're not taking like the 4 mans of robots, the list for that only really goes up like 40 to 50 points total.
In my Rubric,
the Filers also go up though. The Filer was a pivotal.
The Filer does go up though.
Yeah, that is not up enough though. Those Thousand Suns Defilers were so offensive.
They are very good.
Get the fuck out! Why do ours cost the same? Yours has Overwatch on a 4+, and they're fucking. They get the same +1 to hit I get anyway. It pissed me off so much.
And their guns have psychic.
Pissed me off so much.
What makes it even more like stupid is the actual if you look on detachments, like the one that was doing okay is called Warforged Cabal, and it's still 2 detachment points. Like that's the like they nerfed the one which was like okay, you could try other stuff.
There's thousands of faction patch changes as well. So the
Remove
Defiler,
the Feel No Pain.
they lost the
Yeah,
Feel No
fuck it.
Pain, and also its abilities now changed. You can now target this unit with the counter-offensive strategy regardless of any other strats used this phase. If you do, it's -1 CP and doesn't prevent using it elsewhere.
All right, Amber, I'm sorry. I might have had a bit of vitriol in my throat. Then I'm sorry. I'll take it back.
Yeah.
So now
being bent over.
Now they interrupt in combat for 1 CP, I guess.
Great.
Wait,
It's
wait,
not
it's
bad,
Overwatch.
but,
I assumed.
yeah.
Wait, I assumed it was Overwatch.
Wait,
No,
what was the
counteroffensive.
destroyer of-
Counteroffensive is the interrupt strat.
Oh, dude, that's tragic. They were broken though. They removed the Feel No Pain as well. That is broken. Wow.
Oh,
Well,
wait, the Destroyer of Future was the Overwatch.
Yeah, so it's now counteroffensive instead of Overwatch.
Yeah, and it's not. Yeah, and you can't. Oof.
That
That
would
was
be-
broken, to be fair.
So-
It
Wait,
is
but then
pretty-
why increase the points though? Because that's
yeah,
like what
I
made
don't
it
think
super
they need to double
heinous.
dip on that. They did not need to double dip on that.
Now, guys, hear me out. We pivot from the shooty defilers to the one with the spicy melee weapon in Thousand Suns so that you can counter offensive more often.
Ah, dude, hold on, dude, and you're in that. If you do that,
Cheaper.
you're also your defiler's actually cheaper than last patch did. Dude, we're getting somewhere.
I don't think many people take in Thousand Suns. Not as many people are taking Defilers though, because you can't afford Magnus, and it's only good in.
I think the thing was they're just
thing.
not as good in multiples as other ones because you were really using that Overwatch like shtick.
You only
So I think
need
we're
one,
taking
yeah.
one, not multiple.
So what are these other ones? There's a enhancement here that's when a model's destroyed on a 2-up, set it back up. Oh, I guess is this just a rewording because of the leader and unit rules?
Yeah, it's in the rituals 1 detachment point 1. So a lot of it is just like you keep regenning. But I haven't really.
I think the clarification on this one is the way that stuff with this works on characters that were in squads now is it now separates them. That's why it says it becomes a unit of starting strength 1. So if it revives, it becomes not part of the unit it was in.
It's
guys,
not really
hold on, guys. I need to bring something up. Holy shit! I'm really sorry to change subject. So like I didn't realize that these like top of the faction packs, because they're not red, they are changes. So I just went back to the Emperor's Children one. I'm getting majorly gaslit, right? I'm getting majorly fucking gaslit. They nerfed the fucking enhancement that lets you add a Lord Exultant to the fucking to Flawless Blades, right? And like that's a shame. No one used it because it was bad, but I had a Lord Exultant painted specifically for this detachment, so I have like a matching Flawless Blades with him. But I was having a conversation yesterday, right? Where it was in like an Emperor Children Discord. It's for a YouTuber. It's not like the main one. But like someone asked if there's ever a reason to take any weapon on the Lord Exultant that's not the spear. And I said that there is actually. It's not very good, but you said, is there any situation? The fist is actually better if he's with Flawless Blades because you don't need the lance and it's 1 extra strength. They've removed that the day after. Everyone responded to me saying that wasn't a thing. You couldn't do that. And I was like, yeah, you can. There's an enhancement for it. They just removed it the next day. Dude, I'm getting fucking gaslit.
I mean, admittedly, there's not much changes here, but yeah. They did also remove host from
yeah, that was really confusing.
Yeah.
But why would they nerf that enhancement? Literally, why? It makes no sense. Like it was a cool enhancement. It wasn't very good, but it was cool.
Maybe they made it cheaper.
They didn't make it cheaper. No, it's now you can pay like 20 points. I think it's even 25 points to give you Lord Exalted 1 extra movement, which I don't think even matches his squad. Why would they do that?
Rest in piss, Thousand Suns.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We can go back to Thousand Suns. I just kind of
let it. No, let it
It's
go.
crazy how Orc got away with it compared to you guys. Holy fuck. That's actually crazy.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why we were given so many pity buffs. We only got the Defiler nerfed, right? And that is kind of the glue holding the faction together, but this is insane.
I'm going to be honest, the Orc changes were about the same number of points. Most of their units were 10 to 15 point increases.
Yeah, but the difference is that you have a lot more points to play around in Orcs because everything is cheaper, but Thousand Suns, since they're like super elite, when you lose 15 points, you really can't make up for it. You know what I mean? It needs to be significant enough where you can kind of tweak the numbers a bit.
Yeah.
But like 15 up, 30. You're talking about maybe 30 to 45 up, and you're like, oh, what do I put in instead? You know. Whereas with the orcs, it's like, oh, I lost 10 points. I'll just like I don't know, swap out this for that, and then you're good. You know.
I mean,
I think we should have had like Sekitar deserves a nerf there. Scarab Cult should have gone up 5, to be honest, because it was like it didn't need to be that hard.
They're already pricey as fuck. So,
Yeah.
like,
The Zangor Shaman is all like, what the fuck did that guy do? I don't like. No one's taking him. I don't get it.
I guess the only thing with this is if you're not playing a Sekitar spam list, your list has probably gone up 45 to 50 points, including the Defiler change. So theoretically, you could just cut one Zangor and Lightning Squad and have the same list.
If you take them.
Assuming you had it, yeah.
Dude,
Yeah,
my next door neighbor is the guy that plays Thousand Suns. I think he just worked a night shift. He works night shifts at a casino, right? He spends like 12 hours watching people lose their life savings. He's gonna come home to this. I'm just gonna hear a gunshot in like half an hour.
Yeah, I was gonna say you got to do a wellness check.
Yeah, dude, I need to go check on him when he gets back.
Okay, guys.
I'm debating now. Also, go so.
Someone in chat is saying that they'd like to see yours and Shagrot's reaction to the World Eaters.
I was going to bring that up. I was actually excited to see how the other gods have been treated.
I used to play World Eaters. This is
That's
pretty.
a lot
that's a lot of green. Oh,
the Forge Fiend is crazy.
Dude, weren't World Eaters Defilers like the only bad one? There's a 270. I was looking. It's the
theirs hasn't gone up. It's only the spam tax has gone up.
Oh, there's a 270, dude. That's cheap. Theirs have already gone. They've only gone up 20 points since they released, dude.
Yeah, theirs doesn't have any like big data sheet buffs for their damage output.
I'm just glad they've finally, after like multiple decades, they've dropped the weird insistence to keep like these like semi-related units the same cost. Like Valiants and Castellans are finally different. I really would have thought they would have kept all of the filers at the same cost for no real reason. This is cool to see.
Oh, Shadow, someone in chat saying the enhancement point section of core actually lists the attachment part on the slate place. It doesn't say it on the enhancement now.
Wait, what does that mean?
Okay, let me find it.
It's an enhancement. Okay, so
it's still
I get it. We can say it. But that's lame. That's so lame.
So it's still the same. It's just they've reworded it, I guess.
If Chaos Terminators went down and World Eaters, does that mean CSM Terminators went down? Because that would be fucking pog. They're so shit at 180.
Okay, so Angron down 20, Annihilator down 5, sure. Disruptor down 5, Rhino down 10, same as the others. Chaos Terminators down. I don't think I see World Eaters players take the Terminators very often, so fine.
No, they're not good.
They used to be like the best thing they could do for like a whole edition.
So Defilers realistically actually up 10 because you're paying for the good weapons. And then 20 for the second one, which is fine.
Forge Fiend buff though. That Forge, they're already annoying.
But you do pay 5 each for the good gun. So it's down 10, not 20,
yeah, but
functionally.
Yeah, still like
yeah,
everything else going down with it, like 8-bound, Exalted 8-bound, which are pretty. You don't need a huge amount of those guys, but they're just there to like carry the Slaughterbound, isn't it?
Yeah,
good enough.
Yeah, you're definitely saving like at least 45 to 50 points across the board. Just the 8-bound changes.
Them Fiends are expensive. What the hell?
The same as their Forge Fiends. Although I guess that's because the Forge Fiend went down 20.
Mine's 20 points cheaper.
Berserkers going down 15 on 20 mans. Who's running them in 20 mans?
Blood Crusher.
Oh, it's good though.
Yeah, they are solid.
You have to cut through 20 models in one go.
I normally see the party butts with Corn and 10.
There is a detachment, I think, that has access to a -1 damage strap, so you can -1 damage the 20 man.
Yeah, Berserker Warband.
Yeah, Berserker Warband. Yeah, it's two command points there, right?
The World Eater player in chat says that he runs his Defiler with the Flamer and melee weapon. That's kind of swag.
Bad.
I like the World Eater. I like the World Eater's Defiler. I think it's the quirkiest.
So they've actually removed a unique tag here, so you can now stack the 1DP engines detachment with Gortrak.
Interesting.
That's cool.
Spicy. Yeah, I mean,
but you can't do that with the fucking Electro Priests.
No.
Whatever, GW.
No, you're not allowed.
Stupid.
Oh.
No, they'll be eating good, I think. I don't know if you saw as well. Did you guys do Blood Angels yet?
No, we've only done generic Marines and Space Wolves so far, so we can go to Blood Angels if you want.
I
Well,
want to see the
you can
rules
always
changes
save your
as well.
time.
Do we see the rules changes?
World
Well,
Eaters.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, look, there's a lot of green there, but I think again, I don't know the factions that well, but I have been like, keeping wow, okay. I've been keeping a bit of an eye on the win rates just because we've got a teams tournament coming up, and I think World Eaters were doing very poorly, so I think they needed buffs. But it's nice to see they got a lot. I personally
did Chaos Knights
against this army, but
5 points on a War Dog. So stupid, man.
Oh, yeah,
That's true. Yeah, that I think whatever the opposite of making out like a bandit is, Chaos Knights did that.
So let's
After
check.
Blood Angels, can we check out CSM?
We can. Someone in chat's
check
asking
out
for guard, which I'm
well,
sure we'll
I
get
was
to.
going to say you don't need to waste your time with this. All the unique Blood Angel stuff did not get touched.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, you're
And
being
then-
sarcastic.
Literally
Yeah.
nothing. Okay, yep, nothing.
But thank God.
This is definitively my least favorite army to play against in the entire game. The
Yeah,
Sand Guard
imagine if
pissed me
Sanguinary
off
Guard
the
went down
most,
10. I would be fucking fuming.
the Sanguinary Guard, you cannot have that many minuses on a unit, dude. It's insane.
It's so fucking annoying.
They're -1 to
know.
hit, -1 to wound, fucking 12 inches, lance, damage 2, 4. Dude, I piss me off so much.
Just
God
checking-
forbid, though, the Blood Angels be out of the lower tier, win rates. And yeah, I'm hoping everyone else getting nerfs helps.
They've not
Because I
changed-
play Blood Angels.
They've not changed the detachments either, other than the generic.
No,
ones, which is insane.
I mean, was it Vengeful Host got some points increases on the enhancement? I
Did
think. On the bottom, very bottom.
Oh no, that's because it's a new detachment. This is one of.
Oh,
this
yeah,
is the
well-
1 DP generic jump pack one.
Oh, I was thinking of that. We have another one. It's like an angelic,
Yeah.
not inheritors. One of the other ones is like kind of angelic host is like the similar.
So
thing
some
almost.
people are pairing this new one with that because it's a 2 DP. You just stack the jump pack buffs.
I just I don't get there's no new flavor on it. And then even if you have some I had is it lieutenant with combi, that just went up in point. So it's like a very very minor nerf, but
Yeah,
it's kind of no fun.
I do like that this jump pack detachment in Blood Angels specifically because when you stack it with the Blood Angels one, that one gives the Nuffy Downy. So you just have 3 bricks of Inceptors and 3 squads of suppressors jumping around shooting stuff. Which
I think you can already do that in some of the other ones anyway. It's almost kind of useless. You can do it in inheritors, I think.
The issue for Blood Angels specifically is if you did that, there was no damage because you didn't have +1 to wound oath, and the jump pack detachment gives you the rerolls.
Yeah, I mean, I just hope I'm just mildly disappointed. I'm hoping the nerfs elsewhere helps, basically.
Blood Angels are in an okay place at the moment. I think they're just slightly sub 50% win rate. They're fine.
Oh, kill orcs! Please kill all orc players.
No, they did not get. I think they're gonna be just as strong.
They got tickled.
Omni, you want CSM, right?
Yeah. You see how much the Defiler went up.
Oh, that's red.
Abaddon went up again? What?
Defilers.
Really?
Probably because of the
A
Defilers.
lot of your cultist, a lot of the cultist stuff.
Oh my god, Terminators did. Wait, 5? Are we fucking kidding?
cultists.
GW? Come on.
So this cultist change is only the 3rd unit.
Yeah, that's not too
fair
bad.
enough. Ignore. It's not even.
I mean, it's
Terminators
20
need to
points,
go
it's not
down
nothing,
more,
but it's
man.
not even spamming them, I guess. Jump Pack Lord down 10, Annihilator
Not
up
bad.
10.
Yeah,
up
the
10.
Chaos Predators are pretty good.
Why is every Predator going up, by the way?
I don't know. They didn't get any. No one takes them really because they don't have invuns.
Oh, I guess the Wild Users one went down slightly, actually, so maybe it's not just all of them going
Oh,
up.
God forbid! God forbid!
Chaos Rhino being 65 is kind of nice. I guess it makes up for the fact that the Chosen went up 10 again. Fucking ridiculous.
So same with Dark Commune. So if you're taking the 3rd ACDC brick, that one costs you 30 more points.
Yeah. I haven't really seen people playing Cultists. They're damned units, so.
Yeah. Defiler.
Yep,
base,
there it is.
Base is up nothing. But
Yeah, but I mean, come on.
But
Yeah,
so,
I mean,
so
come
the
on.
base one's up 10. It's up 10, okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Second one's up
10.
20.
Terminators could go down another 10, in my opinion. Chaos Terminators are probably the worst Terminators.
Emperor's Children one's pretty bad.
I was about to
until they
say,
do the
other than
detachments.
World Eaters and Emperor's Children. Yeah. But the thing is, Terminators just aren't what they used to be. You know what I mean? They die so easily.
The Emperor's Children ones are pretty funny now because you can put them in the Demon detachment and have crit 5 sustained on their melee and range just all the time.
People having toughness 5 Terminators is it's only one more than Like, are you telling me my Terminator is the same toughness as an Orc?
That's what I'm saying.
orc.
Yeah. Like
It should be
Terminators
6.
have been
Really
Terminators
silly.
got like
Well done.
power scaled out of the game basically. Now they're just good for their save. That's it.
So Huron up 10, that's fair. Masters of the Maelstrom up 10, sure.
Masters again.
Mutilators is down
Yeah.
50.
Yes. They're down 25 points from what they used to be 200 points.
Wow, that's quite
They're almost
chunky.
down 50. Yeah, they're almost down 50.
Hmm.
That's sick. Masters going up 145.
Nemesis Claw I know very little about, but they're down.
They have a very cool thing where if you're in melee with them, they either don't let you use stratagems or they go up by 1 or something.
I have to ask.
So they're a really like annoying unit.
Is the Corsair character just considered really bad? Because I've never seen him actually play.
He's not very. He's not very good. He buffs only himself. I don't think he buffs the unit. Vastor up 15. Venom Crawler up 10.
Vastor up 15. Oof.
That sucks for the Venom Crawler. Yeah, because Vastor right now is really strong with the packed one, the one where you make a addendum or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Venom Crawler. It sucks. Venom Crawlers can be. I think the thing is like, for some reason, every single time you build a CSM list, you're always left with 110 points, and you have to ask yourself, do you want Red Corsairs or do you want a Venom Crawler? It like happens in every single list.
Yeah,
but now,
I don't know if they were like good before. I just feel like they're a unit that must have had all of their swag taken out of the Defiler, right? Like they were just this really cool anti-marine body, but now the Defiler has exactly their weapons.
The Defiler is an anti-everything weapon.
That's true. Okay. Detachments. Is it disposition change in Murder Talon Raiders?
Yeah, no, that's fair. Yeah, they used to be Purge, so you could just take any 2DP, and then you only took Murder Talons to get Purge, because you're a fucking Chaos player.
Okay. This enhancement is now 40 points. Oh, that's
Wait,
Wait,
is Creations of Bile their only access to Purge?
Yes.
That's insane, dude.
It used to be Murder Wings,
Interesting.
because there was the 1 DP, so you took it with like whatever you needed. Any 2 DP, you were like 2 DP plus Murder Wing, so you can get Purge.
Can you scroll up a tiny bit? So like, I just want to screenshot this. They don't want to nerf Purge, so they're just removing it from the game, dude.
It's disappearing in most. Like I think most factions only have one version of it.
Yeah,
now.
this is absolutely insane. Like, why not just address it a bit more?
I'll be curious to see if as we go through, if there's other armies we haven't seen yet that are like more purged than the others. Because I don't think it's necessarily.
And again, I do think it was a weird, like it was just so weirdly over implemented, right? I do think that they should have removed the purge. But this is like so little purge.
I'm not against there being armies that have low purge, but there needs to be other armies that have high purge. If that makes sense.
Me neither. I don't fully know what it looked like across the board. It was just my armies were like 50% purge for some reason.
Yeah, like I feel like Nightmare Hunt, if anything, wants to be a purge detachment. Is like the whole point.
Like everyone's now priority assets. Like they were sleeping on it, and now it's going to be really.
I mean,
like if you can defend yourself doing it, like that's going to be the game.
I mean, Nightmare Hunt being disruption does make some sense. Like it's very on brand, like the Night Lord style thing. But they're terror tactics. That's disruption.
Yeah, but you're doing terror tactics to fucking rip him in half. That's the entire point.
That's true. It's true. But they're not.
But you're scared that you get +1 to hit and wound. Yeah, that's like the whole point. You're trying to.
Yeah, but they're not Khorne though. They're not killing stuff for the killing purpose. They're doing it to scare the shit out of everyone else, right?
Seize Night Lord, immediate diarrhea.
What was Soulforge before? Was that Purge or is that?
I think it was Purge. I don't know. I could be wrong, but it feels like a very Purge thing, especially since everything that Soulforge took was like nerfed. So,
if it was changed, it was probably from Purge.
Yeah, because like Venom Crawlers got nerfed, Defilers got nerfed, Vastor got nerfed, the Addendum got nerfed. Like, yeah, I feel like it was a Purge.
I'll be interested to see if, like, in future slates, we see a shift in the opposite direction where they decide to start giving Purge to some of the like scoring-heavy detachments that are doing super well.
my tinfoil hat thing. So, like, I was working on. I don't know if I'm still gonna finish it now, but I was working on a video talking about Purge, and maybe I'll just add it to the end. But my tinfoil hat theory is that they found that priority assets is probably the most balanced detachment style to play, and therefore they're leaning more towards that, which kind of, in a way, it makes sense for overall game balance. In another sense, why make dispositions if you're just going to have everyone play priority assets at the end of the day, you know?
Yeah.
More often than not obviously everyone, but, you know.
Well, that's CSM. Should we do guard like that guy in chat was requesting?
Yeah,
I want
guard is
that.
guard is a hot topic.
Where are they? I should know Taron. Okay. Ooh, Beyblade's down
Uh,
35. Hello.
Jesus.
Oh, dude, we have a Baneblade guy on our team. Someone's taking multiple Baneblades. That's huge.
The guy in chat's like,
Wait,
please.
wait,
Hold on. Let me screenshot this. Let me screenshot this. That is kind of yummers.
That is a
I
nice
want to
point.
see what the guard Reddit looks like now. I mean, maybe we can finally shut up.
Sorry,
dude.
you
God,
may
they're so
proceed,
annoying.
may
They're
proceed.
so whiny.
To be fair, the good lists weren't playing the Beyblade.
Doesn't matter.
Command Sports down 5. Centaurs, that's a transport changes, same as usual. Yarrick's down 10. More Beyblade variants.
Kasserkin down 10. Ooh.
I think they went up a little while ago, didn't they?
Yeah, the Kasserkin are pretty good.
Guy in chat's super heavy spam list is down 105 points.
Oh, God forbid.
Jesus Christ.
That's quite funny. Kree Command Squad down 5.
Yep, there it is. I knew the Lehman Russells were going to go down. God fucking damn it.
I mean, Lehman
Why
Russells aren't
20?
Lehman Russells aren't that
Oh,
good.
but they added
Ooh.
Demolisher cannons.
So the good guns
so
up.
they're really only 5.
Yeah, so the other guns down 20, the good guns up down 5, essentially, right?
Okay.
That's fine.
All right, Lehman Russ. I'll allow it.
Tempestus Command Squad has a spam tax now, apparently. Are people spamming
That's
this?
fine.
I guess it's for the Tempestus detachment thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I did see quite a. I think didn't Tucker's list run 3? I think, or maybe 2. Either way, I know they're very good.
More Baneblades. They're all down 35. I feel like they should be doing a bit more minute changes than just doing.
Why is so much a glow up?
All the transports down 10.
Do you know what, guys?
Scion's down 5.
I when I saw that, like, when someone said that the super heavy spam list is down 105 points, I was like, dude, 100. That's like one squad of guys. If you spam the shit out of these tags,
To be fair,
Yeah.
it's also a Taurox and a half.
It's almost 2 Sly Marbos.
True.
I think it might be it makes a difference in terms of giving people access to enhancements. That
Yeah,
they
it does. It does.
Or like
But
scoring
cost you,
units, because you're spamming big stuff. You need scoring units.
I was
You
just
take 2
tempering my
engines.
own. I was tempering my own expectations. We have a guy that spams Baneblades on the team's team.
Someone in chat, which Beyblade is the transport one? I wonder if that one went down 45 to mirror the transport changes. Like,
It wouldn't be dedicated. Can you imagine a dedicated transport Baneblade? It would be so cool.
But it's not,
Just three.
I don't know them as a dedicated transport, but I know one of them is a transport.
Yeah, they're text after 4.
Oh wait, hold on. Can I just work through a hypothetical combo with transports that explode?
Right.
Is it when they're on the table or at the start of game?
Could
Could you
it's start of
theoretically
game, I think.
Battle round, yeah.
I was thinking, could you theoretically reserve transports and then like bring them onto the board in a way that damages people? with
No, they
explosions?
just die. I mean, they'd also be outside of 8, so they wouldn't hit anything if they did.
I think
Like
you
a fucking
tactical
pockets
nuke
D4 coming out from the side.
There you go, guys. The Stormlord is one of the transport ones. The guy in chat says it has transport capacity of 40.
Jesus.
Oh,
An interesting note here, actually, is that the spam tax on all of these is on the second unit onwards. So what they kind of are pushing you to do here, if you do decide to
One
take
of
this, to take one of each.
Yeah, the Exodia Baneblade build.
Can you fit 5 different Beyblades in the same list now that they're like sub 400 points?
Maybe. Just like the fucking charcuterie board of Baneblades.
Yeah. I mean, because you can play that detachment that makes them characters, so you could actually build a list that is just 5 Beyblades now. If
That
it's
detachment's so cool, by the way. That's one
good
of the
luck fucking
outrageously
moving.
cool detachment.
Yeah,
You can get a fucking Baneblade commander. So sick.
Biohazard in chat, can you tell us if it's possible to fit 5 different Beyblades in a list now?
Is if they're each about 400, that's you
Well,
should
the
be able-
Storm Sword here is
they're
430.
They're now knight cost, and you could have 5 knights. So I imagine you can have 5.
Well, some of them cost more, is the thing. They
I'm
do
saying
the
most of
maths.
them are under 400, so even the 430 one, you'll make up for it with everything else being below 400.
Scions are down for the 10-man, sure. The transport's down. Aquilons are down 5.
Yeah, I think you used to take 20 Scions, I think. So that's like a 10 drop right there.
Yeah, that's not bad.
That's not bad.
Detachments.
Very
Combined-
eager to-
Ooh, down from 3 DP. Hello.
That is interesting.
Which
I guess
one's
you gotta
that
give
again?
Grizzle a run for its money.
Oh, apparently you can't
Combined
fit,
is the
you can't fit 5 Beyblades in the same list. How many points is it?
Isn't
Sorry.
combined the one that gives like buffs based on whether you're platoon or squadron or whatever? Like one of them gets sustained, the other one gets. I'll look it up real quick. Imperial
like
Guard.
It's not the index attachment, is it?
It is. I'm almost positive that. Okay, let's see. Combined arms. Each time a regiment unit makes a ranged attack versus a unit, it gets lethal. Every single time a squadron makes a attack versus a monster vehicle, it gains lethal. Yeah.
Hey, guy in chat's figured it out. If you put all 5 different Bane Blades in the same list, it's 1,990 points. It's a legal list.
Beautiful.
Oh, that's just disgusting.
That's got some chest hair. Imagine trying to fit that on the board.
Imagine trying to fit that through your wallet, bruh.
Oh, that's so
Probably
funny.
cheaper than AdMech.
None of the dispositions. Oh, I guess mechanized assault has changed to recon. Is that it? I think that's it.
Seems so.
I think so. Yeah.
Solid.
Combined arms at 2 is pretty strong. I think. I think that's kind of nice.
For your average player, guard needed a buff. The top end didn't, but it doesn't seem like. It seems like they've done a slight nerf to some of the spam stuff. And like buff the more casual friendly stuff like the Bane Blades, which I think is a good direction to take it at the moment.
It is a lot less buffs than I thought it would be though, because they're kind of like buffing the fluffy stuff that nobody took to like actual competitive
like functionally stuff. Like a couple of the infantry squads went down 10 points, all the transports went down 10, and then it's like the Russ down slightly. That's like it.
Yeah, I think it was kind of like all right, fluffy players, quit your bitching. Baneblade, look at it, shining the key, shaking the keys in the corner, you know. They're like, look, the Baneblade got buffed, you know, but I don't think that really fixes the problem with guard.
There you go, guys.
Is one.
The Baneblade list is the Banehammer, Doomhammer, Hellhammer, Shadow Sword, and Stormlord. There you go. That's an army list.
Sweet.
You can't play
Knights.
I need to complain about guard a minute. I need to complain about guard a bit. I know we've got some guard players in chat.
Oh no.
Please have an open mind. I want you to have an open mind, open soul. In the comments, right? And I understand, right? Guard, especially if you're not a top player. I know top players are having a bit of success, but I know that's a bad feeling, right? When before Defilers, Emperor's Children were like an extremely top heavy faction, right? It doesn't make you feel better when people go, oh, but the best players in the world are having success with your army. That said, the amount of comments I saw in YouTube videos that were like, oh no, Games Workshop forgot about all 4 of us guard players. Guard are like a top 5 most played army for like the last 50 years, okay? I know guard weren't doing that well, but you're popular. You're a popular army. Really popular. It drove me crazy. Like in every comment section, I was like, oh, everyone's forgot about us because there's so few. No, it's not. There's so many guard players.
Your mic is speaking, dude.
I absolutely hate the whole like, oh, they forgot about us, and it's like, guys, you just got the Centaur and Commissar grade. What the fuck are you talking about?
Literally, dude. That's what the average army will get in 10 years.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. Guard players are. I'm not saying every guard player is, but this last display of guard players was pretty fucking whiny. I'm sorry. I know it's not every guard player, but it's just
imagine being Imagine being T-Sons and Emperor's Children players.
I was just about to say that. I feel like if anyone has the room to complain right now, it's T-Sons because they got butchered again.
Oh, we don't get any cool. I mean,
they were unbelievably broken.
I don't disagree with you, but like
in one iteration, like it's Sekitar spam, which just nerf the Sekitar. No one else needs to suffer, please.
Because I remember orc players were kind of the same. I had this argument with an orc player in my comments section where he was like, orcs were only broken for a little bit. It's like they were broken 3 times though. It was Bully Boys, Green Tide, and then and Tactical Brigade. It's just like it doesn't matter that they were broken for only 3 months. That was 3 months 4 times. That's almost a year. Like, what do you mean? And they're like, no, orcs is always so shit, and it's just like, all right, man.
There's 2 kinds of people.
In the sun again.
There's 2 kinds of people that watch when Shadow crashes out. Type 1 is people that comment in the chat saying top tier crash out. Type 2 is disappearing from the chat entirely because their ears are burning. The number of people watching dropped by like 15 when that happened.
Like I understand like complaining about your faction, but some people, I feel like lately people have been really fucking whiny, man. I don't know.
It's the start of it. But the thing is, I understand, right? If you play one faction, it's so annoying when you're bad. especially if you've been randomly nerfed, right? I'm not saying don't complain about nerfs, but like, don't stop complaining that you're not popular. You're very popular. Like, one of the most popular armies.
Before we move on from Guard, I just want to note that that five Baneblade tank list is Purge the Foe.
Fantastic.
And you have 1 DP to spare as well, so you can splash something else in it as well.
Dude, I think Baneblades were legitimately kind of good though. I think 1 is a splash. I went to an RTT the other day. I dropped after round 1, by the way, guys. I was very ashamed. But there was a Baneblade player. Well, there was a guard player that had 1 Baneblade. He was playing against that like nuclear Custodes list that has nothing but Jack bites. That the Baneblade is actually a really cool check to those really hyper stacked lists. Because you can stack as many defensive buffs as you want on 1 unit. The Baneblade will tear through it. Right? That was I think they actually do have a niche as like an anti-purge buster.
I think there is a point at which they become semi-competitive, and I think it's probably getting close. Like these things are now pointed about the same as a Wraith Knight, which is like a solid point cost. It's not like unplayable.
Yeah, they're cheaper than a lot of the knights.
A lot of people in chat are mentioning Tau. We've not looked at Tau yet, actually, have we?
That's true. That's true.
I know a little bit about them. I don't know much about them. No, they don't. Don't say
Honestly,
that.
what Tau need right now, I've seen people talk about this online a lot, is what they need to buff the data sheets for the basic battle suits, because they've almost halved in point cost since 9th edition. They're like heinously cheap.
I played against them in London. I couldn't believe how many bodies were on the board, and it was all battle suits.
Yeah, I had a Tau player beat me out, and I was playing Horde Admech at the time.
Yeah, Battlesuit Tau has turned from like a semi-elite army to like Horde.
It feels like they don't do much damage either. Like they had so many battle suits. I was like, right, well, I'm gonna get tabled. They did no damage, but then I couldn't chew through them because they just had so many wounds. Like,
yeah, they're like, they're like, here's Triptide, and then here's the rest of my army. And you're like, wait a second, Triptide should take a chunk.
To give an example, because we're looking at the sheet right now, like Star-sized battle suits are 90 points for 3 of them. That's 30 points a model, and the box is like £50.
That's crazy.
That's so wild. Farsight went down. It's interesting.
Farsight isn't really seeing tons of play at the moment, I don't think. He's like fine.
No, I don't think so. But I figured it'd be pretty good in Monka because
it's very cheap, though, isn't it? For a named character.
Yeah,
that's in a battle suit.
Cheap.
Yeah, and he gives you +1 on wound. It's pretty nice.
So broadsides are up.
Were they taking 3-man broadsides? I haven't kept up with Tau meta at all.
I haven't either. I guess so. Apparently.
Normally, I know people run like only 1 or 2 broadsides. I've never seen them in 3s.
Yeah, that's a big points increase, isn't it?
They're so commonly brought in 3. People refer to them as the Triptide. I don't even remember the last time I heard.
No, that's not the Triptide.
No, Triptide is triple Riptide.
Okay.
In which case, that is still a thing.
I just remembered that we have a detachment. We have a detachment of orcs based in Ecuador. Sorry, I keep remembering that and I zone out.
Yeah, Triptide is still a thing that you bring, I think. I've seen some people run 2, but I've definitely seen the Triptide builds.
Oh, transport again.
So transport down 10, shocker. Ghost Keel's up 5 for the third one, and up 5 for a war gear option, which I assume is a gun.
That does make sense.
Barely anything, really.
The Ghost Heel, I think, is in a fine spot. People aren't taking it tons at the moment, but it's like fine.
Well, you're taking a lot of them in advanced acquisition because they're like one of the better things that gets buffed there. Those kills are fucking efficient as shit, dude. They're so good.
I'm ahead up 10.
Yes.
That makes sense.
I wish they separated the railgun, because I feel like I don't see the railgun that often these days. As like a separate weapon option cost. It has like the indirect anti-infantry gun as an option.
Yeah, I feel like if anything is eligible for like war gear options, it's definitely the Hammerhead.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
But it's okay. The Pathfinder's ion rifles are costed separately.
I'm going on 5
GW priorities.
Yeah,
because Pathfinders and Ghost Keels are like the big thing for advanced acquisition. I know that's one of the biggest things that is paired as a 1d6
they put a spam cost here. I'm assuming that's because of that.
Yeah, I think Pathfinders right now are technically better than stealth battle suits for spotting, especially in advanced acquisition.
Oh, here you go, Shackroll. This is the Triptide. It's the Riptide.
Yeah, when you take 3
the
of
big
them.
mama.
Yeah. These things probably did deserve to go up a little bit. They're like solid. I think this is like a decent points cost for this. It should probably be like 240 or something in terms of how big
and
the
a war
model
gear
is.
cost.
Yeah. No, I just mean in terms of like how much how big the model is.
basically.
But like, yeah, these things are heinously cheap for what they are.
15 for the first 2, and then No, 15 for all of them because
Oh,
you're
shit,
definitely
yeah.
taking the Iron
Storm
Accelerator.
Surge nerf?
What it's per Iron Accelerator? Can you take 2 of them on this, or is it?
Well, people.
No,
people
you take
playing-
one, but
Was it Shagger?
I don't think people were playing the Storm Surge. No.
Why is the Storm Surge got up?
No, it did. No, it did see some
Okay.
play a little while ago because it dropped like 40
Did
points
it?
a slate ago.
Oh, come on.
People were playing it in one card to give it advance and shoot.
Oh, come on. Whatever, dude.
It was
It's
actually
like them nerfing the fucking Baneblade and being like, yeah, one person played it.
no. The Storm Surge. No, there was some lists taking 2.
So what? Yeah, I feel like they
That's a
deserve
cool
the win
model,
if
dude.
they're
It's
hitting
like
a
the
Storm
third time
Surge.
playable in like a decade, dude.
I mean, I don't
Yeah.
disagree, but it depends if it's a competitive list or not.
Twin Lance
I
needed
feel like
that.
yeah, Twin Lances.
I think like if it was
The Tiger
competitive,
Shark-
if it was competitive 15 points ago, it's still probably playable now. Let's be real.
the Tiger
Oh,
Shark's
my-
the Forge-World Flyer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My friend just got one of those. He's going to be on Suicide Watch.
50.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, they were bizarrely good though. They were
Okay.
bizarrely good.
Twin Lance up
hate them
again.
with
Twin Lance is
passion.
still very good. I mean, this is like what Tau unit should cost. Like, look at the Twin Lance. They're 220
I
points. And
feel
then
like
look at
220.
Farsight.
I feel like 220 is fair. Yeah, Farsight is way too cheap.
Like,
Yeah,
he should be like 140 in terms of what he should do. But
You're absolutely right. He should.
Can you,
yeah.
can you imagine your most notable legendary soldier named character was 70 points, dude? Like, fuck off. Khan the Betrayer was like that for a bit, dude. Why do they keep rating rules like that?
I mean, Khan's like a regular sized Marine, to be fair, so I don't mind that one as much. But
Yeah, that's true. He's not known for doing much damage, to be fair.
Hmm.
Detachments. All 7 of them.
Yo, retaliation to
Oh,
3.
wait, what the hell? That's no detachments.
Yikes.
Yeah, so-
Tau have like 0 detachments.
Yeah, a big issue with Tau is they have very few detachments, and then like 3 of them are like Kroot based. So it's like
Mhm.
if you don't like Kroot, you have 4 detachments.
They can do. Fruit of the coolest thing they can do. I'm not gonna give them any sympathy over that.
I'm still of the opinion that experimental prototype should have been kept at like 2 and been exactly the same as it was in 10th because it was so cool, and now it's just kind of dog shit. Also, it shouldn't have the battle suit thing. Even now that Retaliation Cadre is 3DP,
Oh.
it's even less relevant.
Yeah, you can,
Like,
it doesn't matter.
You can't take it with anything.
That's
But
quite funny.
Retaliation
What was Monk
Cadre being
before?
3 does really hurt.
Uh,
Monka? It's always been 3.
No, what was it? It's the disposition has changed.
Oh, it might be Purge.
I think it was Purge. Yeah, that's a good catch. I think it might have been Purge.
Kaona's
Kyle
changed
has-
as well.
I don't know what those were. Someone in chat tell us what they previously were, please. I don't know Tau.
The one
Kalyan
Tau
or
player.
Ka-
But there's at least 2 of them. So Monkar was Purge. What was Carrion?
It was probably like Disruption, if it was my guess. That or Priority would be my guess.
Interesting.
Kion Reconnaissance seems pretty good though, because they do have a lot of movement tricks.
Oh, Carrion was
Well,
priority.
kind of.
So they lost the priority and gained a priority, essentially. So the number of priorities
I think
is the same.
Kion.
Yeah.
I think Kion on Reconnaissance is a little bit better. Yeah.
That's interesting. I guess I'll plot the slate as well and see if there are any data sheet changes.
Oh
as
wait,
well.
actually, that sucks because Advanced Acquisition is also Reconnaissance, so you can't flex dispositions anymore.
They removed frame from the Tiger Shark. That might be why they increased the point cost.
Yeah.
Well, isn't that a double nerf?
Depends on context. Like frame is good in some scenarios and bad in others. But
Fair
Oh,
enough.
sorry. This
Very
was a
well
rules
explained.
question I had from when I play my Warhound Titan. Can you place a unit? So let's say you got like a flyer, like the I guess flying is different. So the Warhound Titan has frame. Can a model finish a movement underneath it if it fits?
depends if it has frame or not, I think.
If it has frame, if it has frame.
If it has frame, I think no, because you'd be within engagement range.
Because I went to a GT with a Warhound Titan, and that comes up a lot, right? I kept hiding my Destriers underneath the Warhound Titan, kind of to block melee. And I looked, called over. Someone asked if I could do that. I was like, you know, I don't even know. So I called over a judge, and they just stared at the Warhound for like a full minute, and then just shrugged their shoulders and left.
Wow.
Awesome.
Solid. All right, next army. What's next? We've got.
With this.
I guess we could try
The
and get.
Necrons?
I was going to say we could do that, or we could go through some of the other Space Marine variants just to get them out of the way because there's only a few left.
Do Dark Angels.
I need
I'm
to head off
suddenly
soon. I
familiar.
would like to see
Ooh, yeah.
Stode before.
You want to see what?
I would like to see Custodes before I go. I gotta go soon.
Okay, we can do that.
I'm not too fast. This is like my Space Wolf player's backup option. I just want to see if it's too nerfed.
Layer down 10, Rhino down 10, transport thing. Warden's down 10 across the board.
Criminal. Those things are so good right now.
I don't think people were taking them that often in the competitive list. The competitive list was still kind of the spamming the battle
So
line.
the custodian, the
Yeah.
guard, right? Yeah.
The only custodians list I've played against were all jet bikes and then Terminators in the back.
Oh, you showed me this list, didn't you? It was a purge list you played against.
Oh,
that was
wait.
like
Oh, sorry.
5
I
units.
forgot the Warden. For some reason, I thought the Wardens were the Terminators.
No, well,
No, that's the Aloras.
They're like the
Yeah.
slightly elite. What is the slightly elite ones?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Then the already elite guard.
Yeah, I was about to say the slightly elite, huh?
Yeah.
Venetaria down a bit, but then have a spam tax, and you pay for the lances. But I didn't even know they had multiple weapons. To be honest, I guess they do.
Fun.
I don't think. Yeah, most of you should take the melee variant. I think anyway.
Wait, are they the Forge World ones?
Well, they're not anymore because they've been
Yeah.
updated recently.
They're updated. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, they're the little
Or
bird
Heresy.
ones.
Yeah, they were the Heresy updated ones recently. They look neat. I think they either get the spear or you get like a bolter style thing. So if you want them in the weapon, you pay extra now.
The actual sanguinary guard we deserved.
True.
They seem
Easy
mostly
there.
untouched,
Stand guards
though.
are pretty good.
No, but like the model, like variant.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
no, that you
yeah.
are right. You
No
are very
detachment
correct,
changes
matter of
other
fact.
than plus 10 points.
Hold on. Lions was Purge, right? Lion wasn't Disruption.
Don't know.
No,
I'm
it's
pretty
not-
sure Lions
it
wasn't
doesn't say
Disruption.
it's been changed.
Well, no, but the Emperor's Children one didn't say some of them had changes. They definitely were changed.
Someone in
Mine's a bit
chat
more
tells us if that's
notorious.
if Shagrot's gaslighting us.
Wish there was a way to check that wasn't in the app. Out of like all the third party. I mean, I guess I could hop on eRecruit, but I don't feel like doing that right now.
I mean, I'm satisfied with this. We can move on.
Okay. Someone in chat saying Sister's got some big changes.
Yeah, I was going to ask about that. That was cool.
I don't know anything about sisters, so
Nor do I, but let's have a look anyway. You can't spam Sacrosanct anymore, apparently.
Good.
Oh, this is quite a few drops, actually.
Yeah, they done all right. Other than Morven Val, I think.
But yeah, naturally. Immolator.
Just-
This matches the agent's change to the Immolator, I think.
hey, there she is, up 15.
Up to-
Yeah,
Oh,
well, she's
she's expensive.
horrendous though.
She's very strong.
Well, with all these drops, I'm sure you can even out.
This is the person on the floaty platform, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
The pimp chair.
Or maybe that's Frey. I don't know. Hospitala's down a bit.
Maybe.
Venture down a bit. Rhino down.
Oh my
I mean, it's a
God.
lot of down arrows.
Ooh, Seraphim dropped by 10. That's pretty cool. I know them.
They're the jump out ones, aren't they?
Yeah.
You can
Bringers
tell-
of Flame down to 2.
Yeah, that I saw that earlier today.
Oh, it's priority assets. What was it before?
Maybe it was
Probably
Purge.
Purge.
Right,
Maybe it was
that's-
Purge. Oh, here you go. This one got changed to
Penitent
Purge.
got changed.
Plus one Purge.
Yeah, maybe Bringer of Flame would be too strong as Purge. So maybe, I don't know.
Ooh, I've got to dip, boys. Got to do some. We're going to hop on a call with someone. Appreciate it, though.
Cheers.
I know.
It's just coming
I
up.
hate work. Hate
Sorry about
earning
the nerfs,
them
dog.
bills.
Sorry about the nerfs.
I know. I'm about to.
Yeah,
I'm about to reach for the rope.
Put the gun down, Hal.
All right, see you later, boys. Right, bye.
Yeah.
Chill, man.
Yeah.
See ya.
Okay, chat's confirmed Bringers used to be Purge. Interesting.
Interesting.
I'll put up the slate quickly. Sororitas. Well, this isn't very helpful. New entries in rules updates. Just like tell us what the
Oh,
updates
fuck
are.
off.
Page 13. Why am I scrolling? I just do this. There we go.
Yes.
Ooh,
You have
okay. They
technology.
changed one of the strats in Army of Faith to 2 CP. I don't know what that strat is, but that's quite a big nerf.
Interesting.
Strat changes. Divine Intervention stratagem changed to discard 1 to 3 miracle dice. At the end of the phase, set up 1 destroy character. Oh, it's just rewording a respawn a character thing. Okay. Canoness, Palatines, and Minister and Priest models now gain the Penitent keyword. Ooh.
Sure. Whatever that means.
It means they get the benefits of the Penitent host attachment rule, I would assume.
Well, I mean, I get that. I just don't know what the Penitent Host Detachment does.
Nor do I. I'm just assuming it's good.
Okay.
How do miracle
Oh,
dice
weird.
work during the attack sequence?
Oh, fuck off.
Well, it's because they made dice rolling simultaneous. Now you can't just hold a dice. for them.
Yeah. I mean, whatever. Looks like Junith got the.
So essentially,
stealth change, I think,
you now
everything
have to
else.
substitute before you make the roll, because you have to do it before all the rolls.
Oh, that is actually kind of big. Never mind.
It is enough, yeah. Junith's got stealth instead of -1 to hit. That's it. Okay. Cool.
Cool.
Good stuff. We've looked at these top 4. National Time we've done. Templars, sure. Templars haven't been doing great, I don't think.
I think they've been okay. Okay to not so good.
Yeah. Holsters up to match the Marine one, I guess. Marshals up for spam tax reasons.
I'll break this down 10. Champions down 10. Okay, a pretty nice drop across the board. That's not bad.
I'm surprised the Emperor's Champion went down when you've got the 1 DP detachment that buffs him.
Well, I guess it wasn't good enough.
Clearly not. Let's see if there's any detachments are changed at all. I can't see any. Oh, Vengeful Hosts is now 1 DP. Oh, that's the new one. Never mind.
That's the new one, yeah.
It's really hard to. I wish they would separate these between the Black Templars ones and the regular ones, so it'd be easier to tell.
Maybe Godhammer Assault Force. Is that a Space Marine one?
That sounds Black Templars-ish.
Yeah, the disposition got changed to Purge.
Oh, we added more Purge. We did it, Shadow.
We did it.
Living Miracle.
There's still 2 out of like 20.
The Living Miracle.
Yeah, that's the one that buffs the Emperor's Champion, I think.
Is it?
That's such a fun name, dude. That's a really cool name.
Yeah. Oh, Living Miracle was Purge. We're on the same number of Purge detachments, boys. We did it. Down to 1.
Actually, that's kind of worse, though, isn't it? Because Godhammer is 2 DP, so you can't flex Purge as easily.
That is true.
Right?
You can't flex Purge by taking the Living Miracle now, correct?
Yeah, it's kind of like how Murder Wing nerfs CSM, because now CSM can't take Purge on literally anything they want by just buffing a Raptor.
That being said, 2 of the Black Templar specific ones were already Purge. So unless you're playing specifically, I guess, Marshall's household or something else, there's probably one other detachment, maybe.
Would be any 2 detachment, right? Because Marshall, it used to be the 1 DP.
Yeah, so you can't turn any of the generic Marine ones into Purge by playing Black Templars.
Yeah, because that's what CSM was doing with Murder Wing. That's why they got nerfed. Yikes.
That seems fine. Seems like decent changes across the board. This one. Ashmatar we've done, Blood Angels we've done, Chaos Demons we've done, Chaos Knights we did.
Yeah. Because the fucking War Dogs. That's how forgettable it was.
Yeah. CSM we did. Chaos Titan Legions. Cool. Good
Fantastic.
Dark
That card would be interesting. But yeah, let's look. The
Line
went down 20.
Ooh. Well, it's because the fight first changes him.
The fight first thing, yeah, but still.
Deathwing Knights got a spam tax for the 3rd squad, but not the first 2.
So plus 20, basically.
Inner Circle Companions, these are already decent, to be honest, because they have -1 to hit on their data sheet. They're actually like not horrendous.
Yeah. Well, they have to be led.
Guys, I think we're going to need more context for these changes. Omni, can you go on r/Dark Angels, please?
No.
Chat, all of you go to r/Dark Angels and upvote the most Warhammer looking person.
Go see our Dark Queens.
I don't think I've seen the planes on the table, but they're quite old.
Ravenwing buffs, hooray.
They removed spam tax from the Black Knights that people definitely own and are definitely buying.
Yeah,
they're like 30 years old. Samael, I don't remember which one that is. There's less things here than I remember, to be honest. I feel like Dark Angel's range has gotten smaller over the years.
Yeah, maybe.
They used to have tons of named characters, right? Am I crazy?
It still does. Asmodai, Azrael, Belial, Ezekiel,
fair.
Zarya, Samuel. Yeah. If anything, half of this is fucking characters.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Okay, let's see. Let's try and find the detachments and see if anything has changed. Lion's Blade has a 10-point decrease. That's not. Interrogation Conclave has changed to Taken Hold. That doesn't mean much to me. But
before
is Interrogation Conclave the Chaplain one?
I think so. Dark Age Arsenal.
Not seeing any other.
Yeah, it doesn't look like many.
Yeah, most of them seem similar. Sure.
Cool.
Yeah. Cool. That's Dark Angels.
Fantastic.
God.
Death Guard. This one I kind of do. Death Shroud drops. Interesting.
Only
On the 6 man.
Only the 6 man.
Okay.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, which is something...
the 3 mans are better, aren't they, usually?
Yeah, because it's overkill. Once you have a Lord of Contagion with Death Shrouds, you basically pick up anything.
They kill God.
Yeah, you don't need the 6.
But their Defiler is up basically 20 because of the weapon increase.
That will depend on... Okay, so Foated Blight Drone with Heavy Blight Launcher didn't decrease in points. So yeah, that does suck.
Yeah.
Because the Defiler basically tag teams with the float drones to like give them ignore cover so they don't shoot at horrendous fucking ballistic skill.
Yeah.
So if like Defiler went up, but blow drone went down, it would have been fine. But Defiler going up and nothing else being made up for it kind of sucks.
So functionally, your first one here is 330, and the second one is 370 with the weapons.
Sucks.
Expensive. Oh, someone said to check the Dark Angel faction pack. That's a good point. I haven't done that.
So what I'm getting is Emperor's Children are the best deity legion now.
I hate when they do this. Changes the rules update. Shut up. Did we check the AdMech faction pack? Oh, we did. Never mind.
Yeah, it's just changes to clarification.
Ooh, okay, there's quite a few here. So this is Dark Angels.
Oh my god.
Change to assault. Go back and shoot. Okay. I mean, I don't know what the original stuff for a lot of these was, so I can't really say that much.
Yeah, I can't really speak for it.
Unless they're actually changes and not just rewording to include keywords, which I imagine a lot of these are.
As much as I think I'd like to know everything about Warhammer, I don't. So usually staring at this doesn't really do anything for me. I can look at this and I'm like, cool.
Lion gained mobile, like all the other Primarchs.
Wait, Inner Circle Companions.
Lion can still uppy downy on the first turn. That's a meaningful thing.
Inner Circle Companions used to just have -1 to hit base, didn't they? So now they don't have -2 to hit.
Yeah, now they don't.
Suck. That does suck.
Ooh, the Nephilim Jet Fighter has -1 to wound against ranged attacks.
So it seems like Fulgrim is the only one that can be -2, huh?
Jackal, I want no more complaints from you.
Yeah.
What's happened? What's happened?
Fulgrim's like the only thing that's kept the -1 to hit.
Yeah, everything else has been changed to stealth.
Okay. I'll take that. I think Keeper's kept it as well. Yeah, we'll keep that.
Which I guess is because it's a Primarch ability and not like a data sheet thing.
Yeah, but like the thing is, right? If let's say they changed it to stealth, and stealth is just you always benefit from cover, right?
Yeah.
If they did that, because like any model with like little talons coming off of it, they always have cover. It's like impossible not to have cover on those models. His pick 3 detachment, his pick 3 rule would have been fights first, which doesn't work, cover which you already have, and the single worst fallback gimmick I've ever seen in my life. If he didn't keep the -1 to hit, that would be hysterically bad.
Admittedly, I think saying the fight first doesn't exist isn't completely true. But...
No, it is. It is completely true. Okay. Everyone says this. Everyone says that. No, dude, fights first is still so good. You present a choice to your opponent. Omni, I've just charged you, right? Who are you going to fight against first? Fulgrim or a squad of 5 fucking tormentors that made a random charge? Who are you fighting first, Omni?
Okay, you're not using full context here, though, which is that if you have him on fight first mode, it means that they have to fight him first, and then you can interrupt somewhere else, and they can't stop you.
Yeah, but fights first also stops me from interrupting how I want as well.
What do you mean?
Like, so like he gets to choose where he fights first. He doesn't have to fight the fights first thing first if he doesn't want to, right? But like if he doesn't, which happens more often than not, especially if you're playing with shit like Demonettes, where it's a lot worse. If they don't do that, you have to fight first. You have to interrupt with Demonettes if you want to interrupt. It's so annoying. Or no, sorry, you don't have to interrupt with them, but you just don't get a window to interrupt.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of see what you're saying.
I am describing it like a spastic.
Yeah, I'm completely lost in the way you're describing this. That's fine. We'll move on. We'll come back to it.
It's bad. The one that says it's not bad is coping.
I'm not saying it's not worse. I'm just saying there is use cases, and the use cases to force your opponent to make a bad choice.
There's also a lot of cases where it fucks you over.
Okay.
I think Death Guard's going to be my Death Guard. I think is going to be my last one. I want to go back to bed. I'm tired.
That's fair. Mortarion down 10.
Mortarion drop.
Blade Marine Brick
Okay.
is down 10 for the 10-man, which I don't think you take 10-man that often because usually you take like a 7.
No, I've seen so many 10-mans. They tear up knights like nothing else.
Well, the issue
I
with
think the 10-man.
but the issue with wasn't the issue with the 10-man that you can't put all the characters in it because you can like triple stack characters on this squad, right? And you can only fit 12
You can
on
put
the
a lot of
transport.
characters in there. You can definitely. I know you can put at least 2. You can at least put 2 in there. People play 10-man Plague Marines, or at least in my local area they do.
Yeah, well, I guess what I'm saying though is
are...
if you take the 10-man, you can't attach the characters and put it in a transport, if I recall.
Yeah, but
I
so
think
this
that's
is kind
right.
of what I wanted to get into. I feel like people are sleeping on the Plague Marine detachment. Is it Flyblown that now lets you infiltrate? Because like then you don't need the transport. You just infiltrate 10 fucking Marines in your face, and you're like, wow, come deal with them.
10 Plague Marines kill a Knight Lancer on average. And Knight Lancers are like the tankiest thing you're ever going to be shooting at.
And even if they don't like, they don't have to one shot something. They're fucking Plague Marines. They just sit there in a point and then like annoy you. You know what I mean? And then they get to infiltrate, so you don't have to take the extra 75, 65 point tax of a Rhino.
Sure.
Because you move slow as shit.
I
feel like they're slept on personally.
My real complaint isn't that they're powerful or too powerful, right? I think they're very powerful. They take so long to finish their activations, though. They have like 7 different guns they need to roll with drastically different
Yeah.
That's so annoying to play against.
The funny part too is that
finish.
they're all like kind of the same but different enough so that you gotta be. It's like it's a flamer, but this one doesn't have AP. It's like, okay.
This one's like it's a flamer, but this one's like it's not flame. It's like doo-doo feces, so it's like one.
The poop flinger.
I have to roll them differently.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys play against Shagrock with like 3 squads of servitors and go, hey, look at this 65-point chomp squad that has 6 different guns.
Honestly, at the time, I'm just gonna roll the Mel's in the heavy arc. I don't give a fuck about anything else, unless it like really matters.
They've only changed one disposition here, which is a 1 DP vehicle 1 to recon. I assume it was something else, but I don't know.
I think that one was taken hold, if I remember correctly. Because I think that one you used to flex it into taken hold.
Okay, so I guess it's kind of nice for these guys because they have 2 of each, but just 1 purge, so almost everything is fairly even.
Yeah, thank God that they didn't get rid of the engines tag, because if you took that in Mortarians, you would have wanted to fucking blow your head off. I still think that Flyblown host is slept on. I think people have to fuck around with that detachment more, because everyone's talking about like, oh, here's like a way to spread your aura with all these detachments. It's like, hey, you can just take Plague Marines, shoot something, and then have them afflicted. Like that's just a thing that you can do.
Apparently, it was purge.
Was it purge? Okay, well, there's your flex. They're taking a lot of purge flexes out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
which makes sense. I mean, it means you can't just turn anything into kill.
Yeah, but surely at that point you should just balance the problematic. And I'm not saying it's broken. I don't mind purge that much, but like it just feels weird to like complete. And I understand with like a problematic unit, right? If you have a unit, take away how many you can take. But dispositions are like fundamental missions of the game. Like strip back to this degree, and again, I think it was way overly allocated. But this is maybe too far. Like each army has like 1 or 2 ways to play purge.
It's interesting because this is what I'm making my video on. I really should work on it. It's gonna be a little outdated. I'll probably just add a thing at the end, but I guess a little sneak peek of the information that I found is Purge the Foe was taken, I think, almost twice as much as any other detachment, but it had middling win rates. Like I think it was taken hold in priority assets, had a better win rate on average compared to Purge. And I think one of the things that I kind of talked about was I think it's the Space Marine problem with Purge, where people just played it and thought they can get away with just running at people and killing them, and that often isn't the case. Like Purge has a little bit of nuance to it, because you can't just say I'm going to kill you and then try to get away with it. You know what I mean? I feel like people were trying to take something that doesn't punish them for being greedy in their list building. But it seems that GW kind of disagrees with that, because it seems like they're trying to take it out as much as possible so that people build more, I guess, fleshed out lists rather than just being greedy and taking a bunch of kill pieces.
And I can only say for the armies I play, right? But like you say, like Purge was taken twice as much as any other thing. In my armies, there was just like 3 times as much Purge as any other disposition. Like I didn't want to play Purge because I'm practicing for teams and we have Purge sorted. I had to go so far out of my way not to play Purge in Knights.
I think other armies don't have that luxury. So I'm looking at, like, say, let's use example Admech. Your 3 DP detachments were Purge the Foe, so you were like locked into those. Or in this case of say this Contagion engine once, you took Contagion engines because it gave you Purge, so you can put them with any of the 2 DPs. Same with like we mentioned before, Chaos Knights was another, or not Chaos Knights, CSM, where you just took Murder Wing to just be like, okay, I really want to play, I don't know, kill on Warp Strike Talons or Warp Strike Champions, so I'll just take Raptors because it's easier that way.
I think you made a good point with like I think they're specifically targeting 1 DP purge.
So
yeah,
I do want to highlight what someone's saying in chat here, which is that they have actually pointed this out in the article that we haven't read.
Oh.
So it says detachments and force dispositions are a big part of this edition. So far, the event win rates between dispositions have been remarkably balanced, though we have seen a slight leaning towards Purge the Foe, thought by many to be the most efficient. It's certainly been the most taken. We want to make sure players feel that all the dispositions are viable choices, so that there are fewer men to Purge the Foe.
Oh, please, disruption. Sorry, go on.
One thing you'll now see is that all Purge the Foe mission maps now have 6 objectives rather than 5, so they've changed the maps. This makes things a little easier for the Purge player's opponent, who is generally trying to capture these objectives or perform actions on them. It also means that, as the central objective is now split in half, it's considerably harder to position something like a Titanic Knight or Defiler in such a way that it has easy access to view across the whole battlefield. Several Purge the Foe detachments have had their DP increase, and several detachments have been reassigned to other dispositions. This means if you really want a Purge army, you would generally need to commit to that theme as your main force, rather than the one DP.
That's not, when they explain it like that, that's not a bad direction.
Yeah. There's also been point tweaks to a few overperforming units common to the Purge the Foe armies, notably mobile, high-output gun platforms, as these have been quite dominant in early games. On the other ends of the spectrum, many dedicated transports see a small decrease in points with this update, so if you've gone for a mobile infantry force, you can now squeeze a few more things into the list.
Okay, so I'm still going to release my video, but it does seem a little outdated.
It just mentioned Disruption here as well. Conversely, several map layouts for Disruption, which has a couple of tougher matchups, have been amended to make it a little easier for the Disruption player. Disruption is currently only marginally down in performance versus the other dispositions, and certainly some players are doing very well with it, so we're continuing to watch it particularly closely rather than making any radical changes at this point.
Yeah, no,
I think that's fair. Like, I don't think it's bad across the board. I think it has like 3 big issues. One, the Purge matchup was miserable. The priority matchup was like outright broken. Like, it just didn't really function very well. And I played Disruption because I needed it for teams. I was winning most of my matchups, but like I was just ignoring the missions. I was just trying to table my opponent as if I was playing Purge. The third issue is that it's so weird with the actions. Like, sometimes you have actions and sometimes you don't have actions, which is fine. But when you have the actions, you need to do like so many actions, right?
Yeah.
You need to be ready. This isn't an exaggeration. You need to be ready to perform an action on every piece of terrain. And then, but then next game you play against Purge, and you're punished for having these cheap action pieces, right?
Yeah,
and like,
no, I 100% agree with that.
And I love that Disruption's a harder list build. I love list building; it's my favorite part of the game. That's not clever list building. It's just asking for something most armies can't do.
Mm-hmm. So some other stuff they've done here. So sort of side note, I guess, is it clarifies some of the big changes. So one is here anything that respawns characters separates them from the squad now.
Yep.
They clarify you can only gain 1 CP per battle round, which is the same as before. Dedicated transports now, as in the previous edition, must start the game with unit embarked in them. So that actually wasn't the case for about a month, and now is the case again.
So there's your pocket Baneblade C4 grenade.
That's what I was gonna say. They clarified that I can't use my Baneblade as a C4.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean? Am I missing something?
The whole thing about not starting people inside of them, so then you put them in reserve, stick it to the side, and then it blows up because it doesn't have anybody, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it didn't work anyway, but...
No, but now we have confirmation.
Yes. You can also now only make a single move per phase, which there's some exceptions on data sheets for stuff that we talked about earlier. They've also removed any stacking of -1 ballistic skill hit rolls, except for some very specific exceptions, including Forward.
Hey, there he is! Look, it's your guy. He's special now.
I was wondering why they put him front and center on the article when he just went down 10 points.
And then there's the frame stuff. Yeah.
There's your new unique ability for your Primarch. Not the Fights First aura, but he's very hard to hit.
Well, they've updated Combat Patrol as well. Nice.
Who cares?
Eventually they'll make it good.
Eventually.
I mean...
Yeah, I don't know. I think the Purge stuff is interesting. The thing is, when I was doing the averages of win rate, so I've got the averages of 3 to 4 weeks, and the win rate is like disposition at like 48, or sorry, Disruption at 48, Recon at 49, Purge at 50. And like, they're each like 1% increments. So they are really close in terms of win rate. It's just the play rate that's like mega skewed.
So I was just skimming some of the remaining stuff because we don't have time to go through everything now, but they fixed Death Watch. They didn't give they changed their detachment from being the action one to being kill stuff one, which makes way too much sense.
Oh god damn it! I don't want to see more Death Watch. I hate
but like,
them. I don't like the.
No, I get that you don't like it, but it's 3 DP and the detachment was priority assets, and it's an army that has no action units.
I don't want their 3 damage bolters pointing at me. The fuck those things.
So I get that, but they don't have access to scouts. Imagine playing like a detachment where you.
I don't care.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is how are you like actioning in the center without scouts as Space Marines?
I don't have scouts, but I'm gonna fucking teleport literally everywhere I want, and then I'm gonna hit you with this 3 bolter and drop in melter range. Fuck you, kill yourself.
I mean, yes, however, you also can't do that turn 1 now.
But they don't have an exception. So you don't even care. And now you really want to deep strike in front of something and just blow it up.
Yeah, I mean, that's what that detachment wants to do, though. That's the entire thing, isn't it? Yeah, I was just skimming that one. But they have no point changes.
Nightmare Hunt wants to kill people, but it's fucking Disruption.
I'm just seeing what we've not looked through yet. Let's skim through Drakari very quickly. Transports Ravager up. The fuck? Oh, they gave it frame, didn't they, or something? They either gave or removed frame from it. I don't remember which.
I'm really surprised they value frame now.
It matters a lot for the Ravager because of how big it is. Like it's a massive compared to its base. Like when you pivot that thing, it gains 3 inches of movement.
Okay, I'm gonna dip. I'm tired. I want to go bed.
Understandable.
Yeah, I need to go pick up my girlfriend. I was supposed to pick up my girlfriend 5 minutes ago.
Oh, that's all right. Okay. I'll let you guys go, and I'll skim through the remainder with the stream.
Cool. Thanks for having me on. See you guys.
Thank you guys for coming. Chat, say bye to them. Say goodbye.
Bye. Bye, chat.
Please don't leave me alone. Oh, there we go. What lovely young men. Chat, what armies have we not looked at? There's only a couple left. There's probably like we've looked at GSC, we've got Grey Knights. I think we looked at Knights. This is how we farm chat engagement. Let's just skim through the remainder before I have to go as well. All right, so we looked at Drakari very briefly. Necrons is a big one, actually. Let's look at Necrons. Reanimator up 5, yay. Chronomancer are down 10. Am I crazy, or could the Chronomancer join Wraiths before? Am I crazy? I do need to check Votan, actually. That's a good chat as well. Doomsday Arc's up 10. I think that also gained frame. Oh, I didn't do the Death Guard rule changes. Oh, son of a bitch. I don't want to be here forever, because I would be just talking to myself at this point, you guys. Rule updates. On page 7. I like the Votan, we just haven't got to them yet. This just seems like wording changes mostly, and this isn't -1 to hit anymore. That's it. Cool. Doomsday Arc up. Locust up for 6s. That's interesting. Heavy Destroyers up for 3s. Necrosaur Amintar up 10. That model's good. Scorpet Lord up. Silent King up 20. Oof. Tesseract Vault up 20. Oh no. Tesseract Vault too good, guys. Tesseract Vault too good. Avoid Disruption. Interesting. Everything else looks the same. So some middling nerfs for Necrons. They probably didn't need big hits, so this looks fine to me. Summon the monolith. There was someone that went 5-0 recently with triple monolith and a Silent King, which is horrendous. Silent King and Aura of the non-modifiers. Does he still have that? Let's check the thing. Necrons. Uppy Downy. Okay, just some minor changes. Cool. That's Necrons. Very cool. I haven't done Grey Knights. I skimmed past them. Whoops. Terminators down 15 for the 10-man. Nice. That seems quite good. Boulders down 15 points. Razorback down like the rest of the transports. Rhino down like the rest of the transports. Strike down 5 and 10. That's not very much, but still solid. Attachments. Does this position change on a 1DP? That was probably purged, like the article was saying, I would guess. Warbane changed. Was that also purge? This one I'm not as familiar with. Also changed. Oh, they changed that ages ago. Nice. Or maybe I should put my background music back on again now that it's just me. Very cool. Orcs we've looked at, Space Marines we've looked at, Votan we need to look at. Votan, Beric down 10 points, Brokir down 5 points, Fury down 10 points. Solid. Apricus down 5. Oh, so the fourth one's up 5, right? Because it was 75. That's an interesting one. That's not the same as the others. Same with the Sagittal, that's not down. It's just the fourth is up 10. Interesting. No detachment disposition changes, just a slight increase to saturation rounds. I mean, minor buffs to Votan, slight nerf if you're taking 4 Sagittars, but everything else here is just cheaper. So if you like muscly men, your muscly man is down. And if you say no homo, it's not gay. We've seen Tau. Nothing important in the pack. That's useful, thank you. I guess it's just Tyranids? Is that it? I think that's it. Scepter up 10. That's for the Monster Mash list, probably. Neurotitan up 15. Not gay with socks on. Depends if they're striped and knee length. We do like some programmer socks. The Sagikar army. Fox Supreme down 15. I don't remember what mini this is. I've not seen this in a while. Tyrannocyte. Isn't that the drop pod? Oh yeah, I can check the Titan Legions if you want, but I doubt they've gone down. Bomber Iron Sleeper's now 55 points. That's very cheap, but I know they're not particularly strong. Zoanthrope's down slightly for the 3-man. I guess that's because the Neuro Tyrant stuff, you usually pair them together, so they want you to try and take the 3-man more often. And then no disposition changes, just the Vanguard Onslaught enhancement up 10 points. And we'll check the Titan Legions because it's funny. Oh, no changes. What a shame. What a shame. Let's just check Tyranids to make sure there's no any rule changes. Oh, it's the one with the massive lashes. Right. That makes sense. Red Terror gained mobile and lost the ability that gives mobile. That makes sense. Okay. That was a long one. So hopefully you guys enjoyed me getting all the guys on. Actually, quickly before everyone goes, people in chat, who do you think was the biggest winner here? Give us your biggest winner and biggest loser. I want to see some opinions. I put it as a poll, but the poll cap's at 4. Agents, yeah. my agents. I'm gonna have to try and play them on stream again at some point. Agents just getting essentially another detachment to combine together is a big change, and then there's some nice point drops. So I'm quite happy with that. I will have to try and play them on tabletop again. There might be more of an army now. Like they still don't have an army rule, but now you can play 2 detachments together. It's not nothing. All right. Well. Oh, a little teaser for you guys. On Friday, I believe, I'm going to be getting someone on to play some Age of Sigmar, which is a bit different from usual. So if any of you are interested in that, please come by on Friday and we'll play some of that together. I'll have to learn how to play. I don't play Age of Sigmar. I've never played it, so I'm getting someone on. I'm getting a guest on to show me how to play it. I know there's a bit of a delay, so I'm sort of seeing the chat catch up now. hopefully you thoroughly enjoyed this. I quite enjoyed everyone coming on. So thank you to all the people who came on. What army will I play? I don't know yet. I'm still trying to figure that one out. I'm very tempted to try something that has spells. I think we're going to play it as Spearhead just to learn how to play. But I'm tempted to try an army that has spells because I very much enjoyed spellcasty heavy Eldar at the end of 9th, and that disappeared. So I sort of stopped playing Eldar for quite a while. But yeah. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching. I might throw an ad break in at the end because YouTube does a really bad job of putting ads in, so I don't know if they've been appearing for you guys throughout. Hopefully they've not interrupted the talking too much. But don't worry, there is another Jeopardy episode coming out this week. I'm trying to get them out weekly now, which has been a mission. Thank you to all of you who are staying up late in your respective time zones, though, or are up early. It's always very nice to see people from other sides of the planet. And I'll see you guys all later. Goodbye.